To recap the breaking news, number 1, Webchesterfield Esports Club to visit Elite City Metro from November 4th to 6th, 2020. This according to our affiliate WRT News. They are expected to visit the new DG Square ElitoWizard since renovations were complete ahead of time last night. Number 2, Weather Alert. Dust storm alert in effect for Shark City and Kite County, Tin Province, Blitz Prefecture for Central Elitopia until 0000 hours local, 0100 hours RDK and Elite City time. We'll have the latest on the breaking story once more information comes into the RDK Newsline newsroom. This goes for the same for the developing weather situation to the RDK 3000 TriStar First Alert Weather Department. If you live in Shark City and if you plan to travel, my advice is to not travel, stay at home if possible due to heavy blowing dust because visibility is down to 400 meters 1 Kina Nitro as it is very dangerous even at night. This has been an RDK 3000 TriStar Alert, and we immediately hand off to DennisDCryptor at NYE Central at DG Square ElitoWizard.
Thank you Danielle Decryptor. You must be smiling already of the report as Danielle D said a minute or two ago regarding Webchesterfield Esports Club. Your reactions?
Expect cloudy skies
I would like to send out
temperatures
this was announced just 15 minutes ago during the trip. Esports as we have already Raymond and XenZKryptor esports in a 4-3 VRG win in Battle Blitz Sports at 5 p.m. being the top secret. This in which consists of not give out the special announcement to 6:20 p.m. It is a mystery. I must head to the esports media sections to announce special announcements 6:20. It is unsure if this relates to the Halloween event overall. Well, maybe a teaser for a Christmas event, or in the next 2021. Anyhow, is Jerry here 1021, Brian A. Canmore DTIN RDK town event on Y Central at 400 hours RDK this after Lambda EY1020 is over 100 minutes and no later than 940 RDK promotion on the new marks of motors for tomorrow's auto show at the City Convention Center with the 15-minute countdown at 1945 RDKs have just likely that Mark Lee has been Corey Sanders is also one and only the event as they done so for HNM Brian A. 15 earlier this afternoon, thus resulting in only treat to be gamer and gaming 15 hours RDK. This reminds me thanks to some sort of slam party to Flash Gaming vs Bench 64 2 this afternoon resulting in a 4-3 outside of RG City Metro or outside of Elitopian for BRG Friendly 64 sports match, or maybe some sports just immediately after the half tournament as I know down in the LG Brian JK Sports Mania Match Tournament 2020 between Brian AKP here 10:20 just 21 minutes ago in to late December 2020 to 11 20. This also results in the second date of the Halloween tournament in coming Square ElitoSat as the event was pursued as its current suspended until 1900 hours without a TriStar fellows early as in the next 10 or so minutes scripture and Matt RDK. However, the main hitter Ryan M. Cryptor they explain the tournament and with the surprise announced outside of Elitopian and outside of fellas at RDK 3000 TriStar are altered and outside of Kinshasa have 1 p.m. matches back in 2017 and late August towards September in World of the Countdown to the event is on Halloween 1 the matches as early as 2001 in Ethiopia. Another at 2012 and the Atlantic third just 10 years ago tonight is Winter Field which I used to cover as RD24's Winter Hours back in 2010 and the year 2010. All three started at 7:20 p.m. Elite City 23:20
television service
with the term we have not heard of. However, it could be a possibility that there could be an eLympics to be held maybe at this time next hour here in Elite. Yes, Ringo. However, that is not confirmed as of yet, as it may be a possibility, however we cannot rule it out just yet. We just purchased a game at 6:20 p.m. Elite City.
Now my
there is going to be an esports tournament to be held starting at the top of the intelligence it is still on starting. I just got page number 22 Square ElitoSat as I made this at my first esports Olympics tournament in This is confirmed to be an eLympics, a multi-media sports tournament as the countdown to the ultimate Japanese sports media summer series just a couple months ahead of Winter Shoulder Tournament in December 2020 White Valentine's Day in the town.
World it's known as Elitopian
Sports Arena section of the Square ElitoSat.
2020
Dome and Rex Arena. There are no
to be the rematch of the
It was
LT's
the last
Challenge
December
Silver
1st,
Summer
2020,
Siege
and the
2020 EY1020
to visit EliteCity Metro
Observed as the
Restart
EliteCity
the
Shock
Halloween
was
party
reported
started
on
has been
this
pushed
couple
forward
moments
30
ago.
minutes as a
They
result
can
of this
special
announcement.
temporary participants to start Elympics either on November 4th or November 5th, 2020 for the day. Any time for day one itself or two will be the only match. The rematch of the LG Game Jam Sports Mania Summer Children's Siege 2020 Severe 10-20 until start 7:15. 81 EliteCity Shock Racing Blood Red Gaming Choice Time to Speed Misty Boots 2020. This as the match starts at 19:20 hours RDK TSRT time 20 time in less than an hour. 7:20 p.m. on the 12-hour clock and 0 seconds time 7:22 metric time and 22.222 metric 23:30 track time and 1/3 63 game time and 22.22 minutes. 1:13 Elite time
networks of
4:20 KBT 0 seconds 21:15 hours 40 minutes 0 seconds solar time and 0 solar seconds 18.0 converge natural time is 5.555 kiloseconds 7:61 auto time and 61 parts 17:43 English time 43
Coming up next is the
This is
on
which LG first take on Dodge City Dodgers in Game 7 tonight. First pitch 7:20 p.m. EliteCity start the World Series Championship Series tied 3-3. Speaking of the baseball game, this to be televised on the LSN and the LSN radio, as we are joined with Ravion on over at the ballpark at Zay Park for the pregame
so an
report.
E3 lasting a whopping
Ravi,
20
give us a
choice,
preview of
4
Game
hours
7.
48 minutes, 480
However, the
decimals,
baseball game was
1280
initially
mayas,
scheduled to be this
24 marks
afternoon
for
before sudden
Cambodian
fire
hours,
alarm.
2 solar hours,
Elitopian
24
continues
solar minutes.
interference.
This divided in
Then
8
long
of the
sprinklers
2.5
activation
joy,
on the timer.
60
Then
decimals,
heavy rain
36
forced the
minutes,
rescheduling
3
of the game to
Cambodian
tonight.
hour or mark,
However, the rooftop
160
was
mia,
jammed open
18
once
solar
again,
minute
forcing the game to
shifts.
be rescheduled until
And on
after
day
rain
2 of the
stops,
match
as the
tomorrow,
rooftop was
it
fixed
will
in the
gonna be
past
Team
40
RDK
minutes.
3000
Now there
TriStar
are
to
some
compete on
spectators who are
G64
fans of
esports,
EliteCity
as
Swipers.
Team RDK
They are
3000
also fans of
TriStar
Blood
will
Red
make
Gaming
its
and
debut. As you
EliteCity
can
Shock.
see the fellows
Thanks
behind
due
me
to
as
part
I
of
had
the
to get out of
eLympics
the
that
way.
got recently
Team captain
announced.
being VWGT.
This in which
They are en
Bloxxer
route to
and
DG
Byte
Square ElitoPix expected on ELS and VRG among
This
other
is Deputy
things.
Leader Milos
The
ZenZKryptor,
2 macro
Chubby
cars,
H.
one
Cryptor,
driven by SplixRDK
You are
and
driving
another
your
by
macro
Chubby
cars at
H.
unsafe
Cryptor,
speeds.
just
This
zooming
is
by
not
as
a
they
race.
accelerate
You will run
hard.
into some
Milo
or
Z.
not that
Cryptor
can
and
result in
GP
injury or
Cryptor
death.
running behind
Slow
me
it
and
down,
as with
please.
Ryan M. Cryptor in front of the cameras as they are en route to DGSELZ. He is standing beside me, and he has something to say.
Yes, then the crypto Team RDK 3000 TriStar is going to be also be participating in at the NY Central at DK Square later out for the happy new month of Lambda EY1020 starting at 19:55 hours tonight.
Okay, as they'll also be joined with Renee Sanders and Jared Raystar as they also rung in the happy new month of Green KP15. And speaking of the event, we hand off to Dennis D. Cryptor at NYE Central at DG Square ElitoWizard once again.
Wrong. I am now at the esports arena section as I have to put on the EliteCity Shock esports fan jacket and some gear thanks to the subject you mentioned at 1920 RDK, as I am with Mickey Daniels. Anyhow, now picking up what we left off. Anyhow, the Happy New Month event for Lambda EY1020 on the Elitopian calendar will occur during the EliteCity Shock Blood Red Gaming match in the Speed Blitz 2020 with the 15-minute countdown at NYE Central to start in latter half of first shift, with the Happy New Month event just 4 minutes into shift 2 of 8. Adding in what Ryan M. Cryptor just said a minute ago with Team RDK to pitch into the countdown is with Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders. This is sure to be the ultimate HNM yet at DG Square ElitoSat. Now for some reason. The macro cars driven by SplixRDK and Chubby H. Cryptor are between me with SplixRDK's macro car beside Mickey Daniels.
SplixRDK, you have beaten me at the final dozen or 2 meters, 25 to 50 nitros. However, how do you drift so well, even in an electric macro car?
Learning tricks online.
Also, this macro car have 4 decent electric motors with torque vectoring with the battery at the floor with a low center of gravity, as it can go up to the same max speed of your macro car but swifter 0 to 30 kch, 0 to 50 kph time. Also can go up to 200 kilometers, 500 kina nitros on battery, but I can add another battery pack to double to 400 kilometers, 1000 kina nitros at a cost of additional weight and slower 0 to 30 kch or 0 to 50 kph time.
Well, I had to put up the hardtop for aerodynamics, otherwise drag would slow my macro car down with hardtop down.
Yes, also I don't want to be flown out of Chubby's macro car and tumbling on the floor at excessive speeds. I even had to put on my helmet as with RDK Rage and RDK Yoshi, and I had to hold on tight as I checked the speedometer on the dash.
Also, I had to put on my pads and chest plate and put on my harness, even discharge electricity from me to the hybrid battery and electric motors for additional power.
Same goes toward me, Pika Poke RDK, but to the EV battery and electric motors on SplixRDK's macro car.
This, as I note, you used it significant enough to sprint to overtake and sprint to the finish.
Yes, this as we call as the Pika Boost.
Pika Boost? I never heard of the term until now. This, as I know, some Piku, Pikachu, or Reishu Pokemonian riding in an electric or hybrid car discharges electricity to the battery and / or electric motors to give electric boost to go swiftly faster.
You are correct, Mickey Daniels of EliteCity Shock. However, this cannot be used that often, no more than a few to couple instances, to preserve health to the lithium cobalt batteries and electric motors.
Also don't want to overuse it, as I do not want the EV battery to overheat going into the red zone with the liquid coolant system and fans to overwork this, as it's the same or similar ones used on a decent gaming computers at the esports arena section of DG2 to cool down the CPU and GPU, with heat ends to warm up the EV battery once it gets cold into the blue zone as indicated on the EV battery gauge, next to the state of charge level. This as it's 88% remaining, as I driven for 20 kilometers, 50 kina nitros, mainly on the makeshift test track for vehicle testing earlier this morning before it's declared a go, as it dropped from full charge to 91% charge. Then once I raced with Chubby going full throttle for like hundreds of meters, it dropped to 88% as I have 425 kina nitros. 170 kilometers left before I have to charge up. However, it takes about 2 hours to charge to full, 1 hour to 80% charge, from a depleted battery from a dedicated charging base, double to triple that when plugged into a 120 volt AC outlet, and double that when I mount the secondary battery pack. Anyhow, the battery packs can be dismounted and I can put in a hydrogen fuel cell system module with a small lithium cobalt battery, and that can go 600 kilometers, 1250 kina nitros on hydrogen.
This as virtual world and gaming tonight will not be seen tonight, as the VWGT hosts are now at DG2 to assist in the coverage on Game TV for EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming, and we are short-staffed for tonight because most RDK 3000 TriStar personnel is at DG2. Thus News Blitz will not be airing for tonight, as we'll hand off to our sister station RDK Tunes for a movie in progress, Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School from 1988, or Elite Euro 988 from Hanna-Barbera, Taft Entertainment, World Vision Enterprises Inc., Warner Brothers. Then at 1900 hours RDK, a Salam cast of ELN24 tonight from ELN24's and Media Broadcast Corporation. Then we will devote special coverage of the Happy New Month event of Lambda EY1020, as I, along with XenZKryptor and Kipnieonian with Ringo Silverstar and Levianin, will be hosting the special coverage with partnership with ELN24 with 2-hour edition of RDK 3000 TriStar today at 2000 hours RDK. I'm Danielle Decryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar Newsline at Studio R3 at the RDK main HQ in Elite City. This is RDK 3000 TriStar today. Bye bye.
Powering at 550 kilowatts, powering up always, on television and relay on stream, radio, web, VOD, ITV, mobiles, consoles, devices and more, 24 hours a day, 100 choi's a grand, 2,400 decinutes a day, 6,400 mayas a grand, 120 marks a day, 7 days a week. 10 cycles a grand, 365 days a year. This is ERDK TVDT 5.1 Elite City and you are watching RDK 3000 TriStar television service. We now hand off to our sister network RDK Tunes. The following program is rated LG, suitable for all audiences. We now join the program already in progress.
The girls are waving goodbye!
Like, let's give them a real Grimwood goodbye, eh, Scoob?
Yeah! Toodaloo!
Okay gamers, when the RDK/ELN24 countdown to top reaches 0 we get ready, and when the late 80s Hanna-Barbera swirling star stops its movement with last note in text, Hanna-Barbera Productions, a division of the Taft Entertainment Company, showing up, we take action to prepare for the esports match against EliteCity Shock.
This is ELN24 tonight. I am Catherine Zanils bringing to you live from ELN24 News Center Studio 01 at ELN24 Zen Media Broadcast Corp HQ in Elite City. The headlines at 7:01 PM Elite City. Esports and gaming, we are under 20 minutes away until the kickoff of the Elitopian Autumn eLympics 2020 Elite Year 1020 as the only match for day 1, EliteCity Shock vs Blood Red Gaming in Speed Blitz 2020 in a 4.8-hour E-Pre. Team RDK 3000 TriStar takes on G64 Esports tomorrow. We are just an hour away to the happy new month of Lambda Elite Year 1020 on the Elitopian calendar, as we'll have live coverage of the event in partnership at RDK 3000 TriStar at around 7:40 PM Elite City. This is they already rung in the happy new month of Brian KP15 just 4 hours ago, as Carnival ushered in Brian month with the train horn, ferry horn, even ship horn and siren sound dwarfs in Zwatch City, Zwachtopia and Silver City, Korjatopia. The suspect in the morning Halloween attack that got televised live on Rap TV with a host carrying a chainsaw goring a fellow to death has been denied bail and he cannot travel outside of Elitopia. This as he made his court appearance late this afternoon, TV station forced off the air. Similar incident occurred at Zayma Media HQ in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, that forced a brief lockdown but no one were harmed and worker responsible was fired as security apprehend the fellow within seconds even though it's for show. A fire alarm at WRT News building forcing an evacuation in Webchesterfield was blamed on a bonfire with the smoke that went into the air ventilation system in which tripped off the smoke detectors. Among the other headlines being the first anniversary of the crack of the 1,000-year curse, in which now what used to be Radifico as there's nothing left, as city was wiped off the map over the course of the night with half the population killed, other half fleeing to Elite City Metro. Some fleeing to Riga and rest to Dodge City, Sharkville and others, as we have a live report coming up in the next hour here on ELN24 tonight and on RDK 3000 TriStar today. We would like to give a warm welcome to the viewers over at Jinx24 as per special arrangement, and to the viewers over at RDK 3000 TriStar television service and CHQ. SRJ and Star 2000 television service since Virtual World and Gaming Tonight is being preempted for tonight as its hosts Robert James, Mark J. Phelps, his sister Tracy Phelps and Melissa Katzenschen. They are contributing to the coverage for Game TV as Mark J. Phelps and Robert James will be commentators along with Raymond Blake for the EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming esports match as match start is just 1.5 minutes away as that is the lead in the program. This is the ELN24 countdown clock on the bottom left shows the countdown to the match start where is on CHQ, SRJ and Star 2000 TV services. Countdown clock is on the top right and on RDK 3000 TriStar television service it's on the info bar on the bottom just above the clock time for KBT KKT Kanbody Solar Time KMT Saturnian Time Splix Octal Time and Duo Splix Time also other time information for Alpha Seconds Tempus Spatium Seconds. Time 10 Time WRLD Time Decimal Time Project MJD Star Trek Online Star Date Mars Sol Date Kanbody and Date Goddess Lunar Calendar Hexadecimal and Dozenal Times New Earth Time Swatch Internet Time French Republican Date and Time Unix Time UM Lunar Calendar and such. This is its day 1 of the Elitopian Autumn eLympics 2020 Elite Year 1020 for the Kanbor World as Elitopian Poplio eLympics KP15, Duco Alf 715, AP 179, Munian Year 847, AKLN 395. The event is a month-long event lasting to the 1st of December, 2020, Prime Arena 1st to 2nd, KP15, Mu 1st to 2nd, Elite Year 1020 on the ESC, with the first match on day 1 and only match of the evening. The rematch of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020 Grand Finals, EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming. As you may remember it got heated to the end as Blood Red Gaming shuts out EliteCity Shock 4-3 in Counter Blitz Striker. And this time they will not compete in Counter Blitz Striker, nor Battle Blitz Wars nor Space Battle 3000 as they will compete in Speed Blitz 2020 Virtual Auto Racing video game in a 4.8-hour E-Prix. For the first time, the special controllers are allowed for this instance for the match in place of handheld gaming controllers. This is we are joined with Raymond Blake from ELN24 Game TV over at Esports Arena section at EliteWizard to begin the coverage.
No wonder this gets also simulcasted on Jinx24, and most importantly RDK 3000 TriStar television service on all networks except RDK Tunes and RDK Pokev. Anyhow this is the first as this is being broadcast along with ELN24, Jinx24, CHQ, SRJ, Star and RDK TV Domestic. It's also on RDK TV service KanBor Splatoon, Flipverse, Webchester, RBX, SL, GMO, MC, Neopia, HABO, IMV and Korhotopian feeds also RDK TV international feeds serving the most areas of the Kanbor world, Munian Kingdom, Kipnieonian Kingdom, Xenopolian, Rikatopian, Swatchican, Kanianian, Itolandian, Gainladian, and Kipnieonian audience. This is the pre-show has concluded a few moments ago as it began 15 minutes earlier than expected at 6:45 p.m., 1845 hours Elite City and RDK time, 22:45 UTC/UST/GMT for our international audience, 3:45 KBT for our Kanbor DEIan and Kanbor world audience. We got told this also get broadcast on the RDK TV International Splix World as match start occurring at 7:61 Splix Octal time, and 17:43 Duo Splix time, these in base 8 Octal system, 7:49 and 15:35 on the base 10 system on 166.71 Elite Octal date Millennial, 118.57 in base 10, Splix year 17. Splix month 16, day 32 on a 2-day, that is year 15, month 14, day 26 in base 10. This is EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming to compete in Speed Blitz 2020 Virtual Auto Racing video game as the E-Prix to be 20 choice, 4 hours 48 minutes, 480 decinutes, 1280 mies, 24 marks, or Kanbor DEIan hours, 2 solar hours 24 solar minutes. 1 Acha 46 Minoc 31 Seacocked in Splix Octal time units or 3 Acha 14 Minoc 63 Seacocked in Duo Splix time units, that is 1 Acha 36 Minoc 25 Seacocked and 3 Acha 12 Minoc 51 Seacocked in base 10.
Rex?
Yes, Bloxxer.
XenZKryptor may have not heard of this yet, same does you. I have been streaming ELN24 from Elite City Metro to Robloxia in which there is an esports tournament to occur at 7:20 p.m. It is the Autumn eLympics Tournament 2020 and it's a month-long event lasting until December 1st, 2020.
Oh my god. 19-20 hours. And the first match being
EliteCity Shock versus Blood Red Gaming.
Wait a minute. They already compete in the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 in which I have it on my DVR. Blood Red Gaming won 4-3. This encounter Blitz Striker. Will they compete in the same video game tonight?
No. They will compete in a different video game in which you were playing in the past hour. Speed Blitz 2020.
An E-Prix.
Yes, and the duration 20 choice, 4 hours 48 minutes.
4 hours 48 minutes. That is going to be the longest in the history of auto racing esports, just 48 minutes longer than the Lambda EY1020 counterpart just a few weeks ago. And 1 hour longer than the Robloxian counterpart. We are heading to the RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Division Bureau. I go hibernate my gaming computer and head to my car. You go to my car too.
Okay, I will turn off the lights and TV along the way.
You must be buckled up as with mine. Click it or ticket.
Yes.
Okay. And we are off.
This must be XenZKryptor's 2021 Silver Sprint RDK Mobile.
You are correct, Bloxxer. Hello XenZKryptor. Have you heard of the subject at 1920 hours?
Rex Bloxysion. Yes, I do heard of the subject at hour 19, minute 20, second 0 RDK. It's the Autumn eLympics 2020 in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopian. This came into the RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox server database at a Team 21 RDK along with the schedule I just printed off.
This from who?
RDK Head Deputy Leader Milos XenZKryptor. I just got off the phone with the RDK Elitopian, Kipnieonian, and Webchesterfield plus RDK Habo, Second Life, Gary's Mod, and IMVU divisions. They are already aware of this. This is Rex XenZKryptor, RDK Kipnieonian division leader told me on the phone. The Kan6 Orgon Vormons has also been learned of this too as they are hosting a viewing party for this as SplixRDK's phone went buzzing on this as he woke the Kan6 up viaduct siren. Kipnieonian. Kipnieonian and the rest of SplixRDK also got informed of this, as with the Kipnieonian fictional fellows at Kipnieonian fictional central HQ in Kipnieonian City, Kipnieonian Republic, even I just told, DG Blocks across the street hosting viewing party.
Okay then.
We are going to head to my house to watch the subject, as we have to close down the establishment for the night due to this as I head to the RDK Mobile.
This as I am heading back to my car. Bloxxer, come with me.
Okay.
Bloxxer, you follow the RDK Mobile.
Okay. Ha, race with me.
Rex, this is not a race. Slow down please.
Don't floor it, you are exceeding the speed limit. Slow down.
Okay. What happened to your boathouse?
I burned it down. This after I gave permit from the local fire department. This after I moved.
How?
Well, it was made of wood. I ignited it with a torch. This after I splashed some lighter fluid and butane mixture onto it.
Oh my god. That is a nifty gaming computer, even a TV. The TV I got from just buy from Greenville, and the gaming computer, I made some upgrades to it last week from same store.
Same as I will sit down.
Okay, this is I check my phone to inform my gaming friends. Again, yeesh, the grandfather clock, 19:15 hours. By the way, is this the Jinx time Excite one?
It is likely the one, as I seen the other one at the RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Division Bureau. No wonder how he brought the second one for his house. Did you order it online direct from Elite City Metro?
No, I brought the one at the clock shop in Kryptor City Metro.
Okay.
Anyhow, I am tuning the channel to ELN24 as the match is like 4.5 minutes away. These are the controllers that Richard Canders and Mickey Daniels is going to use, along with a few others for Blood Red Game and EliteCity Shock. These These are special controllers for auto racing video games including Speed Blitz 2020 and driving simulator games. These consist of pedal controller, steering wheel controller and shifter controller. These are very popular at Gamer Corner and KYY and Elite City Metro and across Elitopia. We also select tournaments in the clock to the kickoff of the Elitopian Olympics tournament Webchesterfield, Silver City, and the first match of the tournament seeing EliteCity Shock taking on Bloxxer Gaming in a 4-hour 48-minute match in an auto racing video game Speed Blitz 2020. It's really electric harder to take place at ElitoCity Esports Gaming Center. We now hand off to affiliate coverage from the ELN24 from our neighbor actively determining the source in EWC Metro with Raymond Blake reporting on the pre-match for the Elevation DG Square starting with VRG, Richard Kanders, and the team are winners of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020. They do have experience in Speed Blitz 2020 and has since made swift legal overtakes. However, one VRG fellow was penalized, was disqualified for illegal shortcuts, another did not finish due to virtual car ran out of fuel. Over to ELS. Mickey Daniels also is an expert in Speed Blitz 2020. Thanks to his new controller, he can be smart and react fast, as he practices a lot, and can overcome hazards in a swift, safe, and effective manner in Speed Blitz 2020. Other gamers for the Shock also play the video game very well. EliteCity Shock also knows every map and track well in Speed Blitz 2020, including this map that is unraveled just now. They'll be on his circuit beta, a replica of the track at Zen Speedway in EliteCity Metro. We just got told that the music was requested by the Lion of DGS ELZ Jared Raystar and head leader of RDK 3000 TriStar Ryan M. Kryptor. He will do a verbal countdown at T-60 seconds. We also got told that SplixRDK and Chubby in the macro cars will sound the horn at match start. Concerning the Awuga type horn is that is very loud, as EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming have the noise cancellation gaming headsets, as they already have those on, as they will not get distracted. They also will do this for the kickoff and countdown for the happy new month of Lambda Elite Year 1020 later on this hour. This over at NYE Central. Ryan M. Kryptor is also holding a disc type sign that also act as a clock that shows the current time, also the countdown timer that is showing now, as he set the timer to match start along with the sign that is configured to show action rather than game on, as he says this is more universal for this, as he will also yell action when match starts alongside with the Awuga horn from the macro cars driven by Chubby and SplixRDK. This is we are approaching 2 minutes to match start, and the disc clock Ryan M. Kryptor is holding and the timer and video countdown clock behind Zen Sanders and Smith Raystar appear to be in sync. This is a 4.8-hour E3 in Speed Blitz 2020. No matter how many laps they made, winner of the E3 is the winner of the match plus 5 match points. The fellow on the winning team who placed second in / or third earns 1 match point. However, the opponent can steal it if the opponent team takes second in / or third place, as the opponent earned 1 match point each and the winning team loses 1 match point each. This is a competition esports match part of Elitopian Autumn Olympics 2020 Elite Year 1020, as we have approximate 90 seconds, 2.5 minutes, or approaching 1 Dino Choi left to match start. Heads up, 1 Dino Choi warning to the event. By the way, this coverage is sponsored by KZicon Amp Game Fuel, Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, RockTech, K-Tech Gaming, and powered by Game TV. As always, the gameplay coverage is always on Game TV, Gamer Radio, and online with coverage from news and talk perspective on ELN24 and our social network handles at ELN24 and at Game TV, so join the conversation. Let's listen into the hosts and gamers as we count down. The Awuga horns sure are powerful, it sends me the jolt. This may also get heard outside of esports arena section of DG Square ElitoSat into other areas. This also sets off the car alarm of my Game TV hatch, as I just silenced it remotely. As the match has stated, as we have 4 hours 48 minutes on the clock and a swift lead already by Mickey Daniels with Richard Kanders half a football field behind as it's a battle for second with another BRG fellow James Blitzart. Environment is clear and cool. Fuel and charge simulation on. Damage on. Time of day, evening. Clock time in map, 7:20 p.m. Just as the conditions right now in Elite City Metro over at Elite City Metro International Airport. Clear and cool. 10 degrees Celsius. 100 tempos. 15 kbmi with light breeze as it's a full moon tonight on this Halloween evening. This is with the setup in the environment settings. Scott Andrews from ELS overtakes BRG Richard Kanders joining in the pursuit with Captain Mickey Daniels. The Aluga horn even scares the fellows at Kinbor Hub Elite City. This also triggers an error in Network's affiliate coverage for ELN24 from Elite City Metro, Federal District, Elitopia from ELN24 Knives overtakes and is now in second place. As a reminder, the match gameplay coverage of this is always on our sister station Zeno Gaming Esports. We are joined with Richard Zenostar who have just arrived at DG Square Electrosat as he left Xenoblade City via Hyperloop to Elite City Metro as he arrived several minutes ago, but we are joined with my brother Jason Rion from Zeno Gaming Esports over at Xenopolis City Esports Gaming Center with the viewing party underway now. Jason, what's happening?
Yes! The viewing party is now in progress at the Xenopolis City Esports Gaming Center. The Xenopolian Gaming League streamer Steven Richson and his gaming friend Andrew, they are doing their commentating as the live stream is in progress. Also, Steve's smartphone and gaming laptop is since charged up and have since used it since 6:05 p.m. Xenopolis City as they have lots of charge for the match with still plenty of charge left at the end of the match and several minutes after 11 p.m. Xenopolis City. However, they do have backup devices.
XenZKryptor, what are you doing?
I am going to put this on my DVR. We want to show you the recent additions to the fellas done by my friends. This as we are heading to our vehicles.
Okay, as I will tune the vehicle infotainment to the esports broadcast Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming on a local gaming and esports radio station, Blox ESP Radio 96.7 RGM RFM Kryptor City.
That must be XenZKryptor with Rex Bloxysion driving past our homes. This as I got back from my errands as I am charging my BMW i3 electric vehicle as it was 50% charged when I arrived home as it is being charged now.
That must be XenZKryptor and Rex. This as I telephoned his residence not long ago on the auto musical organ siren. This after attempt to call the RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox unit bureau in which goes into voicemail, concerning Blood Red Gaming and Elite City Shock match on the TV.
That must be XenZKryptor and Rex driving past my house. This as I knew what Nicholas Ukraine told me regarding the musical siren, concerning the match from outside Robloxia in Elite City Metro, Federal District, Elitopia, but why close to 5 hours?
I am aware of the esports match outside Robloxia. This explains the music siren and text message from Savage aka The Real Autumn. This as I need to tune my car for a late night car meet despite it's Halloween but full moon tonight, perfect for the late night car meet.
Just got off the phone with Vic aka my Toyota Supra. I am aware of the match in another part of the world and viewing party at the G Blocks, however must tune up my car for the meet at midnight tonight.
What is that building? Some sort of hotel?
Yes, we head to Savage's house for explanation.
Now, my vehicle is tuned for tonight's car meet at 12 o'clock a.m. midnight as I will host the meet. Now some potential visitors. Maybe they are joining the car meet as well as I just been notified that someone's at the driveway. Alexa, open up garage door. Rex Bloxysion. XenZKryptor. XenZKryptor, I am aware of the esports match outside Robloxia, EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming in progress since 7:20 p.m. just 15 minutes ago in Speed Blitz 2020 as I play the video game with my Toyota Supra and keys.
Oh my god, you should play with my gaming friends. I just sent you the DM in the past minute regarding my gamer tag.
I checked seconds ago. Rex Bloxxer hashtag 7777. If so, then I added you and have just shared with my contacts.
Yepers. That's the one.
Then you should know my handle too. However, moving on. Rex wants to tour of the new building that got opened up recently.
The hotel apartment.
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. Let's head to our cars and we drive to the building. This is the lobby area on ground floor. There are 16 apartments, as I can show you one of the vacant rooms then show you the top floor.
This is quite small.
However, it have a TV, a computer, even a hidden fridge plus a washroom.
Correct, XenZKryptor. This is the top floor. Come as I want to meet one of the workers. Some of those you may know.
Okay.
Hey Oliver.
Hey Adam. Oh my god. XenZKryptor. I know you as I worked with you in the past.
Yes. Have you heard of the Blood Red Gaming and EliteCity Shock esports match?
Yes. In fact, I am cousins of Dennis DKryptor, Daniel DKryptor and captain of the Shock Mickey Daniels as I am Oliver DKryptor. I used to reside in EliteCity Metro with them before I emigrated to Robloxia in 2018. I am voice chatting with Mickey.
Huh? Me?
Not you, Mickey RKryptor, the other Mickey. Cousin Mickey Daniels from EliteCity Shock.
Hey Oliver Daniels. Game on. Greetings from EliteCity Metro. Now a friend of mine, Mark Zaniels, and his friend Corey Zanders has told me, this is concerning the happy new month of Lambda month Elite year 1020. We are close to 20 minutes to the event, slated to occur at 8 p.m. EliteCity and RDK time, midnight UTC. This is they already celebrated the happy new month of Brian AKP 15 over 460 decinutes ago, 4.6 hours.
This is I need to determine the time.
1938 RDK. I am messaging my cousin Jared Raystar from EliteCity Metro. I am new immigrated EliteCity Metro, Elitopian to Robloxia and Cryptor City Metro, New Bloxgate Province. Cryptization in 2018 or Elite year 1018.
Thank you Mickey DKryptor.
Now, Jared, you should get ready to do the happy new month of Lambda month EY1020 at 1945.
Thank you Mickey Raystar. I will head to the NYE Central of DG Square Elitosat immediately, and inform Lioness Renee Sanders and the Cubs of DG Square Elitosat of this too.
7:38 already. I do not have my watch on me and thus had to rely on you to check the time.
Oh my god. The HNM series. I knew it. The final day of the month, toward November, Brian A. and Lambda.
Rex, don't get too excited on this.
This reminds me, Rex and Bloxxer, we better head back to my house, and the real Adam. I will chat you via IM once I arrive home. There will be TV coverage of the HNM Lambda EY1020 to occur in the next moment, in partnership with ELN24 and RDK3000 TriStar TV service that is also to be simulcasting on the RDK3000 TriStar TV Roblox feed as we must head to the vehicles fast.
Corey Zanders. It is time, as it is nearing 1940 hours. We better head to the NYE Central of DG Square Elitosat immediately. You are right, Mark Zaniels. Nearing 20 to 8 in the ELC on Halloween evening with a full moon out tonight. Blood Red Gaming. Heads up. Happy new month event of Lambda month on the Elitopian calendar at 4 minutes into shift 2 or 8 p.m. tonight, just 20 minutes time. Shift 1 end at 7:56 p.m. We head to NYE Central while the other 6 gamers for BRG take over for the match for shift 2.
Rex Bloxysion. This is not a good time to head to the swimming pool to do aqua immersions. Surface up and swim out of the pool immediately. The HNM Lambda EY1020 event is about to air on the TV.
Oh my god, time. My watch alarm has went off. Gonna resurface and drop my water gear, get dried off and head to the living room fast. Welcome to the special coverage of HNM Lambda EY1020 The Countdown. I am Ringo Silvestar from ELN24.
And I am DanyelDCryptor from RDK3000 TriStar.
Do not be alarmed by the new graphics package on ELN24 and RDK TV service and the removal of bottom bar and sidebar on RDK3000 TriStar television service as it goes into full view. This is a temporary measure just for this event, as it will revert back to the usual after the coverage. Same goes for ELSN News and EBN as the sports ticker and stock ticker on the bottom suddenly disappears. It will be switched back to on mode, on Canbornet International +1 Elitopia. We want to apologize for interrupting Canboard E-News International Elitopia edition for this coverage and those on Anime TV. We want to apologize for interrupting Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon will begin after this coverage to be airing already in progress.
And for those on Jinx TV, we want to apologize for interrupting the Scooby-Doo Marathon, interrupting the latter half of Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. This as the scene where clock strikes midnight. Revolta menaces the 5 girl ghouls, all from Grimwood, Sabella, Elsa Frankentin, Winnie, Phantasma, and Tanya for the special Happy New Month Lambda EY1020 coverage. The film will resume in its entirety after this coverage as it's in pause mode. Anyhow, it is time to kick off the 15-minute countdown to the Happy New Month of Lambda Month.
This is Ryan M. Cryptor wraps up the countdown to the kickoff of the grand countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Awuga horn is loud that to kick off the 15-minute countdown from Chubby and SplixRDK in the macro cars, but volume has since lowered to 40 as it's loud but not as loud as with the situation 25 minutes ago.
This when the volume was at 100 when they blasted the Awuga horns that set off the car alarm for Game TV driven by Raymond Blake. Also it scared RDK Jolt as she had to wear the earplugs for this instance, as she is on top of the loudspeaker of Chubby's macro car.
The Awuga was also blaring from the TV as it was so loud it tripped off RDK Secure Home Edition at my house and alarm went blaring and thus I had to silence it and contact police and alarm company regarding that false alarm. I believe it may have set off your home security system or your car alarms.
I had to fiddle the radio at the garage at my home for an European radio station only to find the local gaming esports radio station showing EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming. I heard some loud Wiccan had to immediately mute the radio and my Mitsubishi Evo 9 car alarm went off.
Television was left tuned to ELN24 International Robloxia when I received a phone call from Keys on the car. Meet this as I was checking what's on TV. I heard the Awuga and my dog was barking. I had to shut the dog up.
That Awuga has sent my first hand on end. I had to immediately telephone my cousin Chubby HNM from EliteCity Metro to tone down on the Awuga on his macrocar, but it goes straight to voicemail.
The Awuga scared my cat. He went under my bed in my room as a result.
This even scared my parrot. He was flying across my house as a result.
This also the same for my 2 dogs. Oh my god. Is that my cousin BWGT from EliteCity Metro? Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports Gaming. Boogie MA Team Captain?
Oh my god. Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports Gaming. It has since been expanded from Robloxia to mainstream. I am telling this to my gaming friends via app on my phone, also putting their matches on my schedule, and to program my DVR once I head home.
Other esports teams. This as Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports Gaming got founded this day last week, October 24th, 2020.
units. 1 Canboard EDI an hour. No choice. This is XenZKryptor, sidekick of Captain BWGT is going to reach for the top as with coaches GPKryptor and deputy leader ElitoZKryptor who are also present but off camera.
This is Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports Gaming and the captain BWGT are excited to compete with the opponent tomorrow as we are going to compete hard to win the Elitopian Autumn eLympics 2020 Elite Year 1020 in the month-long esports tournament, and we hand over to the captains of Blood Red Gaming and EliteCity Shock's Richard Kanders and Mickey Daniels.
Thank you Bogey and Zen from Team RDK Gaming. Game on. Anyhow, I Richard Kanders would like to give greetings to the happy new Elitopian month of Lambda EY1020 and a belated new Canboard EIN month of Brian AKP 15 to the Kin 6 aka Kinbor Mons who are super fans of us over in Canboard E-City. Also to the Kinbor fictional characters at Kinbor Fictional Central HQ over at 230 West Poplio Street in Canboard E-City even toward Star Butterfly in which hoping she'll get ungrounded imminently as she learned her lesson on the fire alarm just a few weeks back as she used her wand at the fire sprinklers as she gets punished enough. Also giving greetings to the fictional Char on the Kinbor Elito front at Kinbor Hub EliteCity Underground and toward Canboard E-Club of EliteCity and Canboard EIN inspired establishments on Zen Street in which we propose renaming the street to Canboard E Street. and a designated Kinbor zone along the establishments on the street, in which also includes one of the establishments at campus grounds of Elitopian University, the facility in which the students learn the history and scope of Kinbor world as it opened up in summer 2019 or EY1019, Chespin season KP14. This goes toward the same for EliteCity Shock and Mickey Daniels, giving shoutouts to the Kinbor fellas, but most primarily toward the esports gamers at EliteCity Shock, also toward Team K Gaming, Jinx Esports Gaming, Reeker Defiant, Dynamite City Ultra, G64 Esports, Red Matrix, and toward Richard Kanders and Blood Red Gaming. As with Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports, and good luck to Team RDK Esports. Also greetings for the rest of RDK 3000 TriStar, including Dennis Daniels who works there, not to mention Danielle Daniels, aka Dennis DCryptor, and Danielle DCryptor, and the rest of the Daniels family, toward my gaming friend Mark Zaniels and his friend Corey Zanders. Extended shoutouts for Lambda month also toward the RDK companions, RDK DEP leader Milos ZKryptor and RDK head leader Ryan M. Kryptor, in which he will say some HNM greetings.
Thank you, Mickey Daniel from EliteCity Shock. Come on! I want to give my shoutouts to XenZKryptor and RDK gamers. Good luck to them tomorrow, and also towards XenZKryptor and the RDK3000 PlayStation Roblox who's watching this podcast. Also the RDK Wiccan or decisional leaders, deputy leaders, and staff members. Also the RDK personnel. Also to the RDK companions. Here's SplixRDK and Chubby.
Thank you, head leader Ryan M. Kryptor, as I will do my greetings first, then SplixRDK, then Corey Zanders and Mark Zaniels last. I want to give a shout out and wishes for happy new month of Lambda on ESC 12-month system, month XI of Elite Year MXX, that is numbers 11 and 1020 in Roman numerals, toward my cousin Chubby GP in Robloxia in XenZKryptor's house. Kryptor City in Kryptation's new Bloxgate province. As I checked my infotainment, he sure is watching this broadcast. Also to the viewers in Kanbor D City over at ELN24 International and RDK TV Kanbor D, this toward the Kanbor Mons, Kanbor D Kipon and Kanaburn Kipon in behalf of RDK Rage, RDK Jolt, and RDK Yoshi. This as I will sound the Awuga horn on repeat at 2000 RDK, and quad zeros with the 20th Century Fox 20th Century Studios theme music plus Hanna-Barbera Swirling Star 1970s and 1980s ident very loud via macrocar before the Awuga.
This is I will also do the same with the Hanna-Barbera Swirling Star of the 70s and 80s and 20th Century Fox Studios theme ident loud, and the Awuga also the Warner Brothers theme intro, 2 variants after the TCFS ident via my macrocar. Anyhow, I give my shootouts to the Munions and Splixins tuning in at RDK and ELN24 Splix World, Kipnieonian Kingdom and Munion Kingdom feeds over the HNM Lambda month.
Thank you, SplixRDK. Now I want to say that to the EliteCity car community hosting a special Halloween themed car meet at the drive-in theater, listening this broadcast on the radios toward Victor Raystar, Savage Sins Time, formerly Savage Spoy, and the rest of ECCC wishes everyone a HNM Lambda month. Don't overuse the horn and heavy engine revving for celebration. And for you Joshi S. Kanders at Zen Speedway, good luck on the practice. Beat the fastest time at the track I raced on this morning. 1 minute 26.40 seconds, 1 Dino Choi exactly. Now I Mark Zaniels want to wish EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming competing a happy Lambda month, and toward my international gaming friend Rex Bloxysion and his companion Bloxxer in Kryptor City, Kryptation. Now I Mark Zaniels want to wish EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming competing a happy Lambda month, and toward my international gaming friend Rex Bloxysion and his companion Bloxxer in Kryptor City, Kryptation. Robloxia rocking Lambda month, and to my dog Rover and my cats Whiskers and Coco who is believed watching the broadcast at my house. Also toward Chris Zaniels aka Chris ZKryptor over at RDK and Catherine Zaniels at ELN24. And toward Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports Gaming, and good luck on the match tomorrow.
Yes, they sure will. That was the remarks from Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders. Anyhow, we have 5 minutes remaining to the happy new month of Lambda month, Elite Year 1020 on the ESC, also the month of November 2020 on Universal Time.
Checking the clock onto my right in my smartwatch, 5-minute warning, 1955 hours, 7:55 p.m. on the 12-hour system.
Yes, 5 minutes to go. I just heard the wind-up motor on my Jinx Time Excite 1. It is being automatically wound up. as it runs for 5 days before being wound up. If the battery were critically low, the clock would have run for the next 30 minutes then stop just before 20-30 hours. The clock can run for a whole year as it's an electromechanical spring-driven grandfather clock, however batteries are sold separately.
Whoops, my bad, apologies, I'm trying out a new language. We're gonna speak in English next time. Anyhow, as it stands, Blood Red Gaming's Richard Kanders is in the lead as EliteCity Shock's Mickey Daniels are in second. This is my brother Smith Blake for the Shock will take over Mickey's spot as Richard Kanders' brother Alex Kanders will take over for Richard as Shift 1 will end and Shift 2 takes over as 12 esports gamers. 6 per team take a break and another 12 takes over. Shift 1 ends just now and Shift 2 has begun. Smith has since regained the lead as Alex drops to second with the EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming esports gamers who just now went in break has just went out of the gaming chairs and is heading toward the exit. This is I do expect they are going to join in with the Happy New Month event of Lambda Month. Ringo Silvestar, Danielle DCryptor, the ELS and VRG gamers are heading near. Now Dennis DCryptor aka Dennis Daniels has since put on the RDK 3000 TriStar uniform as he also went to the exit as they are en route to NYE Central. This is I must head there to as my brother Jared Blake takes over for me. Bro Jared, cover for me. Egad, yeesh, not too close to the TV camera please. You will fog up the lens. Boo. Did I scare you? Now as my bro Raymond heads off to NYE Central at DG's, Jared, you scared the viewers especially on Halloween evening. Cut it out please.
If I were him, I wouldn't do this in front of the television cameras. Anyhow, 3 minutes to go to the HNM Lambda EY1020 as it's 1957.
Oh my god. 5 decinutes to go. Yipes. Hope you get ready as it's a coming and it to come fast. Stating that Shift 2 unexpectedly ends. But no, there is no visual cue as round 2 gets underway as some fellows from EliteCity Shock just now into the top 3. Make it top 5 now. We want to immediately hand back to Ringo and Danielle as the first 12 gamers for Shift 1 for the Shock and VRG has made it to NYE Central as with Dennis DCryptor.
Yes, and my bro Dennis DCryptor has also arrived as with Raymond Blake.
Raymond Blake, why you arrived to NYE Central? This because some of the VRG and ELS esports players has since arrived at NYE Central. My bro Jared Blake from RDK 3000 TriStar is covering for me for Game TV. This is Jared Blake has said seconds ago EliteCity Shock fellows in the lead all in the top 5. Now Alex Kanders going from 6th to wait for it. 4th, 3rd, on your mark. Now leading with his secret trick. Bam. 2 minutes to go. And the wind up is complete. Good for another 5 days as the chime part is also being wound up too, otherwise if batteries were dead, the clock would not chime or the chimes would suddenly stop as the spring would have been exhausted.
Yes, Rex, this is I am excited on the HNM of Lambda EY1020.
Oh no, egad. Yeesh, EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming Esports Match 20 Choi E Pre-Speed Blitz 2020. Game is paused. I do expect this game pauses for the Happy New Month event of Lambda EY1020 as we have a Dino Choi left as I check the clock in my smartwatch and match to resume after the HNM event.
I do not expect the game pause for EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming Esports Match for Speed Blitz 2020 4.8-hour E3 for the Happy New Month event.
But I do expect the game pause due to the timing for the HNM event as with my colleagues including match commentators for Game TV, as a Blood Red Gaming.
It is confirmed that it is for the HNM event. Match to resume at 20:05 in the next 6 minutes as we have a minute left to Lambda Month. Anyhow, concerning the New Year system at the RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division Center headquarters for the NYE Ball that is triggering now in the fireworks. I have just switched it off since it requires me to supervise it, in which I remotely turned it off via my RDK terminal and confirming it on my smartphone as the countdown music suddenly stopped and the NYE Ball stopped illuminating and fireworks sequence halted as I put it on all stop. Less than 1 decinute and 30 seconds remaining. The musical organ will play the chimes to mark the new HNM. Anyhow, the musical siren to sound the Westminster chimes, hourly tolls, and deci and tracks chimes as with my Jinx time Psych 1, plus the ship bells on the music siren, and I do hear the musical organ now also the chimes on my clock, as we have 11 seconds left now 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kiss that old cat month goodbye. This is we usher in Lambda Month. Elite Year 1020 on the ESC, the 20th Century Fox fanfare to kick off Happy New Month of Lambda Month sure is exciting on the TV.
Now the Happy New Month of Lambda Month Elite Year 1020 of some sort has been dealt with. In 4 hours time I am hosting the car meet at Jussie Byte parking lot at Kryptor City downtown area and you all are invited for the car meet. This to occur at midnight.
This is I am bringing my super crossover for the meet and bringing Bloxxer along.
Yes, as I will be on the rooftop.
Can't wait to see you all night at the meet as it is red hot as I am bringing the RDK mobile and setting my alarm to 0000 hours November 1st, 2020.
Fanfare. This concerning with the useless, the Hanna-Barbera swirling star of the 80s and 70s, the Aruba horns and the 20th Century Fox/20th Century Studios theme fanfare to usher in the Happy New Month of Lambda Month and the 2 Warner Brothers items. One being the Warner Home Video variant from late 80s to 1996 or Elite Year 0996, another being a retro one for Warner Brothers Pictures. This via the powerful stereo system on Chubby and SplixRDK's macro cars.
Yes, good thing my earplugs are working. This actually noise cancelling earbuds with microphone. This is the other RDK companions have it on as HNM have his noise cancelling headset on as Marxmills and Corey Zanders have their noise cancelling headphones on as with Fellows and EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming esports. Games wearing noise cancelling gaming headset as Renee Sanders, Gerard Raster and the Fellows also wear noise cancelling earbuds with microphones.
Yes, I have my noise cancelling earbuds with integrated microphone discreetly putting in my hair as my bro XenZKryptor and of course Raymond Blake wearing noise cancelling headsets.
Just heard from my bro Jared Blake aka Jared Kryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar Plus Game TV correspondents and commentators, as with ELN24 and RDK correspondents. The fanfare was even heard as far away as esports arena section and at Studio R3 at RDK 3000 TriStar HQ with XenZKryptor and Kipnieonian who heard the fanfare. Even all of DG Square Eletosat heard the fanfare but not outside as the fanfare did not get heard outside. Thank God as I do not want my car alarm to go off once again in which it didn't. Even fellows Kinbor Hub Elite City did not hear the fanfare.
Kipnieonian time, and today is Tuesday, October 29th, 2019.
時間はキプニオン時間で午前6時55分。今日は2019年10月29日火曜日です。
Hello, welcome to new channel of Kipnieonian.
こんにちは。キプニオンの新しいチャンネルへようこそ。
For every mudkip evolution to watching.
すべてのための水五郎ウォッチングへの進化。
I Stephen Kiplonfin. On channel 24.
日本人向け水五郎日本語の音声で見ると、デジタルテレビで音声ボタンを押す。音声をクリックして英語と日本語の両方を変更する。
I go switch to clock time for countdown to first launch RDK3.
Just to be aware, RDK 3000 TriStar today will be airing for the first time on RDK 3000 TriStar Television International and a first in Kipnieonian Republic in which serves an equal number of English and Japanese speaking fellows as a simulcast of RDK 3000 TriStar TV Japanese feed to show on RDK TV I 60 minutes for now as a treat to them as the hosts there will have something special for Japanese speaking Kipnieonian fellows as we just told we are now on the air in Kipnieonian Republic for RDK TV as I am going to move out of the way for you.
Thanks for the heads up.
Noted.
This is RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Kipnieonian and this is Mike C from Studio X8. Headlines at 2000. Choi 0 EMT Desinute 0 TRX at the new ground.
Esports, Team K Gaming and EliteCity Shock will take on the grand finals of the Game Jam Esports Mania Gamma 2019 on Halloween as JXEG defeated Green Matrix last Saturday in third place match.
Game 3 of ELB Elitopian World Series will be moved as Endome to Elite City tomorrow as this was due to bad weather as severe thunderstorms cut power to thousands in Dodge City and AEF3 tornado, causing severe damage to Omega Stadium in Dodge City. No one was hurt, however. Tonight's game has been postponed and moved.
Second Life has went into issues last weekend as there was severe grid issues in Second Life as RDK 3000 TriStar Second Life unit division operations were suspended and to remain suspended until December 2019 as a result of this. We explain what has happened.
In Roblox, the IRF has since got banned as a new clan group has been formed as its Bloxxer group reportedly to take over the fellas from IRF. We also explain what happened to IRF and how did Bloxxer get into action.
We would like to give a warm welcome to our viewers in Kipnieonian Republic over at RDK 3000 TriStar Television International, and for the rest this is the first international debut of RDK 3000 TriStar today, broadcasting from RDK 3000 TriStar main headquarters in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia. Now the top story at 7:01 AM Kipnieonian time, 0:01 UTC and 20:01 RDK, 7:01 PM Xenopolis City, 8:01 PM in Elite City Metro. We have less than 63 hours until the grand finals of the Game Jam Esports Mania Ghana 2019 to be held at DG Square at 1900 hours UTC, 1500 hours RDK this Thursday on Halloween, in which Team K Gaming and EliteCity Shock will take on the grand finals.
Welcome back to ELN24 tonight. I am Catherine Zanils. It is 7:30 PM in Elite City, where it is also 6:30 AM in Kipnieonian Tuesday the 29th and 23:30 UTC, in which there will be a double treat for RDK 3000 TriStar Television Service Suites. We go live with Ravi Anand, who is reporting live at its News Centre Studio X8, debuted earlier in the month at RDK 3000 TriStar headquarters in Elite City behind DG Square. Ravi, take it away.
Yes, RDK 3000 TriStar today. Its flagship news show will be broadcasting for the first time on RDK 3000 TriStar Television International. Also, the international branch of the network will be on the air for the first time in Kipnieonian, in which serves as the bilingual English-Japanese country in which it will make its debut at the top of the hour when Mike XenZKryptor and KristinaKryptor hosts the show. Even for us at ELN24, we will also launch ELN24 International at the same time too in Kipnieonian, also in Kanbody, Splatoon, Yoshi Island and others in the Pokemon Nintendo World continent, even Kan World region after the successful launch in Xenopolis City and Xenopolia over the weekend.
Yes, RDK 3000 TriStar and ELN24 as per joint bilateral launch will also plan to broadcast the Game Jam Esports Gamma 2019 Grand Finals with Team K Gaming and EliteCity Shock, also the ELB Elitopian World Series coverage, Elite City Swiffers and Dodge City Dodgers over the course of this week as per news respective.
Yes, also RDK 3000 TriStar TV International will simulcast a preview of RDK 3000 TriStar TV Japanese channel from 9 to 10 PM Elite City, 8 to 9 AM in Kipnieonian on RDK TV. Since Kipnieonian have number of Japanese-speaking fellows along with English-speaking fellows.
That is correct. Also, we at ELN24 and Zen Broadcast Group will simulcast the RDK Japanese TV channel via simulcast from RDK TVI from 9 to 10 bells in the evening in Elite City over at our international network, ELN24 International.
As RDK 3000 TriStar TV International and ELN24 International gets on the air in Kipnieonian in less than half hour.
Also, RDK 3000 TriStar today, its flagship news show will air for the first time on RDK 3000 TriStar TV International. Also, the Silumcast, a virtual world and game, and today produced by SRJ, CHQ and Star, also Silumcasting on RDK TVI.
Yes, this concerns the second hour of the show, and as a result, virtual world and gaming tonight and its daily counterpart. Virtual
Gamers over at Esports Arena section also pitching in for the event. Match resume at 8:05 p.m. Elite City as we are bringing to you this HNM coverage on Game TV as well during the game pause.
I do not expect the game pause for EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming Esports match for Speed Blitz 2024.8 hour E3 for the Happy New Month event.
But I do expect the game pause due to the timing for the HNM event as with my colleagues including match commentators for Game TV. As a Blood Red Gaming Esports player can post the game pause for the HNM event.
We are down to the final minute toward the end of the month. As Raymond Blake said, the ELS versus BRG is in a game pause for the next 6 minutes for the HNM event.
Anyhow, we at ELN24 and Game TV in behalf of CVG along with the fellows at RDK3000 TriStar to the viewer also to the fellows via Simulcast on CHQSRJ Star Trinity Corp Jinx 24 Jinx TV Kinborn Net International +1 Elitopia Jinx Media Gonborn Net EBS EPVN EBN ELSN News Golf TV Anime TV. An international audience on Zeno News 24 hours Rex News English and Spanish Corjot.net 24 ZN24 and ELN24 International Canbornese and Palaya Corhada Pia Webchester and elsewhere in WRT Network in Webchester a splendid Lambda month. Raymond Blake, get out your air horn for EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming. Okay, Ringo Silverstar. This is we count down in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Baby, happy new Elitopian. Say hello to Lambda Month. Elite Year 10
That is sure some crazy fanfare. This concerning the viewed useless, the Hanna-Barbera swirling star of the 80s and 70s, the Aruba horns and the 20th Century Fox/20th Century Studios theme fanfare to usher in the happy new month of Lambda month and the two Warner Brothers ident. One being the Warner home video variant from late 80s to 1996 or Elite Year 0996, another being a retro one for Warner Brothers Pictures. This via the powerful stereo system on Chubby and SplixRDK's macro cars.
Yes, good thing my earplugs are working. This actually noise cancelling earbuds with microphone. This is the other RDK companions have it on as HNM have his noise cancelling headset on as Mark Zimmerls and Corey Zanders have their noise cancelling headbuds on as with you fellas in EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming Esports. Gamers wearing noise cancelling gaming headset as Renee.
Julian S. The dyno run will be conducted by one member of Zen Racing, Smith R. Zany Els. Other members of Zen Racing Performance and Tuning will monitor the results and vehicle data including horsepower, vehicle speed, RPMs, oil pressure, oil temperature, engine coolant, and transmission temperature, plus oil life percentage and since a mild hybrid, power/regen level and charge level. Also 4-wheel drive status, tire pressure info and 12-volt Axelera battery status. We will alert you immediately if there's any issues or abnormal values.
Okay, start at your discretion. This as I am going to get my chocolate bar from my pant pocket that I got at Zen Mart before I check out. Now which pocket, or is it in my sweater pocket, or did I leave it in my car?
Again, Yeesh, the car alarm. Mike Rexter, tell Julian S to cut it out with the alarm. Julian S, please silence the car alarm immediately.
Oops, mistakenly pressed the panic button on my key fob.
Then watch what you press on your key fob when you reach your hand into your pocket getting something to munch on like a chocolate bar or to grab your phone. Okay, the alarm has been silenced. Run the test again. Hold on, wait a minute or two, one of the members of Zen Racing is on the telephone. Corey Zanders has telephoned us from his mobile phone over at DG Square Elitosat on the update on the esports match EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming 20 Choi EPRI and Speed Blitz 2020 in the Autumn eLympics, in which I will check out after the dyno run. Also the happy new month of Lambda month, EY1020 in 15 minutes. 4 3/4 hours after HNM event for Brian AKP 15 on the Kinbor calendar, as it's 7:45 p.m. right now, for 15 hours Kinbor time. Plus daylight saving ends tonight. We must set our clocks back 60 minutes including our vehicle clocks. Smith R. Our vehicles have the updated firmware that can automatically set the clocks for daylight saving time. Does Julian's car have the latest firmware update from Flex Motors? Fortunately, yes, as it was updated just this afternoon as we updated it just last week. The car alarm again. I will not conduct dyno runs if he continues with the alarm. Smith R. Josh ES have mistakenly pressed the panic button again as his key fob is in his pocket as he was grabbing his phone while he got his chocolate bar seconds ago. Tell him to put his key fob in his other pocket. Okay, I will tell him that right away.
Now it is nearing Lambda month as the so-called Happy New Month event at NYE Central with the G-Square Elitos at once. I glance at the television as for me, gonna celebrate the HNM my way. Doing laps and drift as the practice session to begin imminently as I hear the clock chimes and the starting light countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Lambda month, flooring the carts and burning some rubber. Gonna beat Corey Sanders and Mark Zaniel's best time on this track of 1 minute 26.400 seconds, 100.000 key no choice. Exactly 1 D no choi and 2 Dachinets 40.00 sessions. Okay then, gonna try out my new headphones, as well as my tablet. As I have logged into the services and tablet and apps up to date and paired with my smartphone so I can use mobile data to stream, as EliteCity Metro was among the first to use 5G LTE network. With rest of Elitopia to follow before 2020 wraps up into 2021, this as I am streaming ELN24. Oops! The audio blaring at loud volume, this as I need to lower it, as I didn't know my headphones were not yet connected, though it was already paired, as it was not switched on, as I have to turn it on as batteries were charged up as I unplugged it at midday. Too soft. Increasing volume. There. Anyhow, it's a cloudy but balmy day in EliteCity Metro, with sun peeking through in late afternoon. This as I am watching the first moments of a sports match as per news perspective, as I have the gameplay coverage on Game TV and RDK TV service on my DVR. Team RDK 3000 TriStar versus EliteCity Shock, getting into progress right now. This as I heard the clock chimes from the Elitopian University clock tower by a microphone feature built in, as I already switched it on. 1 o'clock PM, 75.0 EEMT, 1800 TRX. 4800 MLT, 9500 DZT2 bells. Did they forgot to set the clock back 1 hour? This is daylight saving time ends overnight last night.
Yes, Joshi, this as I alerted the professor of this after class, in which she relayed it to the administration office. It will be in sync just in time for the 2 PM chimes. Clockmaster was also notified. I also got the same tablet you using now, just this morning before classes.
One to Chinook left. Zen Sanders, make your mark.
Hi, Mark Zaniels. You ready?
Yes, I am ready to compete in competitive gaming and esports for Team K Gaming, so this sure gonna be fun.
And you, Derek Matthews?
Yes, Jinx Esports and Gaming are locked and loaded, awaiting your signal. Our gamers are at its mark.
Same as with Team K Gaming. Good luck. You ready, Ralph, Captain, and teammates?
Yes.
Yes. Gamers, here we go.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game on, teammates.
Let's do this. Team K Gaming.
Well, I have been told in the past 60 minutes, for choice, 100 decinutes, that Webchesterfield Esports Club has made it into Elitopian soil in the heart of EliteCity Metro. Time to send them an ultimate welcome. However, must not photobomb on live television. Also, I must mind the TKG and JXEG match in the Autumn eLympics EY1020, 2020 CE. AIUEOIO Priprior and Yolome ISC Tuklko Hexexichi Hexade Nikia Miklko Prikal Hexel Triklko AIOIOKLK Timio T Sudoto Game Arafe Weba Haso EFA Iasuda Kai U Avestinera Genie Adage Swar Ios IOC Matu. This is I have a gift for them just to welcome back to EliteCity Metro from the ElitoWizard.
Anyhow, ElitoWizard, I am just curious of the esports match Team K Gaming versus JXEG. I wonder how Jinx Esports Gaming is doing. Can you go check on them?
Okay.
Jesus, other than jumping over the gamers and landing behind them, you'll scare them.
Hey! That is very dangerous and unsafe to do, jumping over us during an esports match. You'll knock over the gaming monitors or the gaming chairs, forcing us to impose a game pause.
You are correct, bro. Cut it out, please.
I do want to apologize. Anyhow, Webchesterfield Esports Club Gamer, JXEG is advancing so far in Battle Blitz Warts. Igar's map, mode is Escort.
How do you know, ElitoWizard?
Teo Aafu Ire Ioiba Ifu Ianawaju O Quatrua Tisuutamata Bato Labio Weru.
JXEG, what did the ElitoWizard say?
He said a phrase in Elitish, native language of Elitopia, in which the primary language is English. This means... This is the ElitoWizard heard from Raymond Blake from ELM24 on the esports match in Battle Blitz Wars.
So we noticed.
I know what this is. This is the NYE Central of DG Square ElitoWizard. And where is the Jinx Time Excite one?
You are correct. The clock is at the main lobby.
And on the floor is the orb clock?
Yes, that is the orb clock. It's showing a test card for a reason, but I can show you this. This is its 2 minutes to 2 p.m. in the afternoon in EliteCity Metro, in which where it is almost 7 o'clock in the evening in Webchesterfield.
1858 Webchesterfield?
Yes. I know the time formats on the 12 and 24-hour clock system. Also note the digital clock on the top. It is also a video monitor, also shows a message. This I have a small device on hand as I can cycle through the display. As with the clips and feeds on the video wall behind us.
What is that on the video wall?
That on the video wall is the SkyCam of Kanbordi City. This is located in Kanbor Metro Province in Kanbordi Republic. The currency is the Kanbor coin, the language is Kanberlish, it's like English without the letter C, this gets substituted with letter K or S. 1 Elitopian Elio equal to 74 to 75 Kanbor coins. The current time over there is a minute toward midnight KBT. KBT means Kanbor time, in which is 10 hours ahead of EliteCity time, 5 hours ahead of Webchesterfield time. This is IMA showing the Kanbor clock on the orb clock. Kanbordi City is also home to the Kanbor SplixKip HQ and Kanbor Fictional Central HQ. I will explain in a bit. Anyhow, the Kanbor calendar system, month names, and weekdays plus seasons are named after a Pokemon, and year numberings based on the Kanbor DEIN period. KP with KP1 being 2006 or Elite Year 1006. This is it just went midnight KBT on Minum. Brian A 5th. KP 15. Brian A is November or Lambda, Minum is Thursday or 3ZAT, and KP 15 is 2020 or Elite Year 1020. You can also hear the time siren coming from RDK 3000 TriStar, not the one in the video wall regarding the RDK Kanbordi unit division. I am talking on the main HQ behind DG Square ElitoSat.
Any other notables in Kanbordi City?
Yes, one if it being the Kanbor Tower or Kanbordi Tower, also Kanbor Telemedia Broadcast House, home of KanborNet. It also have its international division KBN International, with KanborNet International Elitopia, in which is owned by Jinx Media KanborNet, in which oversees via Kanbor Telemedia and Kanbordi City and Jinx Enterprises Inc. in EliteCity Metro. You should also note Kilo Kanbordi EIN time KKT, it's KBT multiplied by 5. Kanbordi solar time on a 1260-60 system with 12 o'clock K Sol being noon KBT, and Kanbordi metric time being elite metric time but based on KBT, SOT or Splix octal time based on 864-64 system and Duo Splix time. DSPT on a multiplier of 2. Day divided into 8 or 16 achu, each achu equal to 64 minute, each divided into 64 seka, with 0-100 SOT and DSPT being 00.0 EMT, 00-100 TRX, midnight UTC or Webchesterfield time, 7 PM Elite City time. Saturnian time, well, the idea is based on old Kinbor series where Jacob and June for Team Futures in KBE 0215, they went to planet Saturn and a sci-fi girl explains the Saturnian time. Based on a 12-60-60 system with each Saturnian day being 10 hours 42 minutes, with the Saturnian year being 23,946 Saturnian days, 10,675.925 Earthian days, about 29.23 solar years, based on Kinbor method.
KBE 0215. What is that?
That in which is Kinbor Earthian 0215 is the old Kinbor series with the new one being KBE 0215N, this where Weedizon, Zenzon, and Gotchazon also evil Splixons and some Splatoon fellows involved too as they went on a destruction spree for Elite City Metro. Xenopolis City and others being destroyed as it went off the map in KBE 0215, however we are in KBE 0224. As a result, Elitopian and Xenopolian governments in this KBE dimension placed harshest sanctions and travel warnings to Splatoon region and Gotchian life regions in KBE 0215 as citizens of said countries in KBE 0215 are banned from visiting Elitopia and Xenopolia and all of Alpha Continent and Korhatopia and Swathopia and Beta Continent and Webchesterfield in KBE 0224 indefinitely, punishment being deportation first offense, subsequent offenses, they will be sentenced to death instantly however in said regions in this KBE mode. KBE 0224 it's a travel advisory level 1 meaning exercise a heightened degree of caution.
Travel advisories of similar magnitude has been imposed by the Webchesterian government for regions in Splatoon, Gaging Life and a few others where the fools were resided. Code blue for KBE 0224, code red for KBE 0215 and 0215N.
Anyhow concerning the Kinbor fictional central HQ in Kanbor D City, this is home of the Kinbor fictional characters, there is even a Kinbor universal exchange machine. There is the one here in Elite City Metro. That has went back in service in past 48 hours as some RDK companions blasted the Awuga horns from their macro cars at start of EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming esports match back on Halloween evening. It was heard outside interrupting the car meet and shook the KBUEM causing it to crash that resulted in emergency maintenance. Some microchips were very sensitive to vibration. It's located at Kinbor Hub Elite City just near the entrance to DG Square Elitosat with the main hub below DG Square Elitosat and above the residence and complex for ElitoWizard. Zen Street where this establishment is located, there are some Kanbor DEIN inspired merchants on this street, also the facility at Elitopian University in which students learn the Kinbor world. There is a proposal that gets vetted by the Elitopian Parliament even the Prime Minister, Emperor Zekro, and Mayor's office, this is Zen Street to be renamed Kanbor D Street in mid to late November 2020.
Minutes left.
Smith restart. Good work on the timing for the boards. Good thing for the new air horn. The other one just ran out of air during the last match over 90 minutes ago.
Lucky you, and you just have it to hand. Grab it out now.
No wonder Richard Kanders from Blood Red Gaming sure have the muscle as with mine, as he moved the Jinx time Excite 1 while the pendulum was still moving. Before moving the clock, the pendulum has to be stopped. There is a turbulent spring balance wheel escape mechanism that keeps the clock going while the pendulum gets stopped when moving the clock. He would have otherwise damaged the clock or its movements or the chime compartment. This as he moved it from the main foyer to near of the entrance of esports arena section, as it cannot go through the doors without disassembling it first although it's not hard to do. Same goes for reassembling the clock. By the way, Blood Red Gaming to take on G64 just seconds away at the exact time the clock strikes the Deci chime's major tone as it will bim bam 8 times as it's nearing 80.0 elite metric time and 1920 tracks time, 2:12 p.m. Elite City time and 7:12 p.m. Webchesterfield time, 1912 UTC, 4800 mil time and 09,600 Elite Zen time. Inbound in 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The clock also plays the Deci times minor every choi or 14 minutes 24 seconds with the half major chime in the next 5 chois or 72 minutes for 85-0, also for 050, 15-0, 25-0, 35-0, 45-0, 55-0, 65-0, 75-0, and 95-0. It also plays the tracks chimes with one ding in which occurred seconds ago. This occurring every 20 decinutes or 12 minutes except for the top of the hour as it plays the hundreds of the decinute or in the case universal hours in which I refer to, in sets of 4s with a short pause after every 4th ding. It also plays the Westminster chime in the quarters. Half and top of hour also strikes the hours on the hour. It is an electromechanical spring-driven grandfather clock. It can run for 7 days before being rewound as it can be rewound by an electric motor thus requiring a battery as it can last up to a year, as it can also be wound up manually via key.
Where did you get it?
Rex Clocks just behind Gamer Corner. The clock store also sells wristwatches, mantle clocks, alarm clocks, desk clocks, electronic clocks and quartz LCD and analog clocks. This clock now sells for 600 Elios. This is the original variant. There is a Canbordy edition in which shows secondary hands for KBT, KMT, KSOL, and KKT. It sells for 550 Elios. Similar one selling at the clock shop in Canbordy City. Canbor clocks selling for 40,000 Canbor coins. There is even a Canbor Elito edition in which adds elite metric time and tracks time on the clock, selling for 680 Elios. They can customize the color of the clock, also the design of the clock face, even a logo for a fee of 10 to 25 Elios.
Yes, the clock in particular is beginning to get popular in Webchesterfield at the clock shop there.
This as I am watching the minute hand on the clock, getting close to the 3, as it's almost 14:15 Elite City, 19:15 Webchesterfield, as I want to hear the quarter chimes. Can it also play the chimes other than Westminster like Trinity, Wellington, Ave Maria, etc., and can the chimes be turned off, i.e. run in silent mode?
The chimes can be switched off as I can put the clock in silent mode. The clock is also a multi-chime clock, but it is being set to Westminster as I do not want someone to switch to Whittington, Trinity, St. Michael, Winchester, Ave Maria for one of 3 types, Ave Maria de Fatima, Ave Maria de Lourdes and Schubert's Ave Maria, also Oxford, Canterbury, Beethoven's 9th Symphony, and Haven Shalome Laacham chime modes nor to turn off the chimes. This is the quarter Westminster chimes has just played seconds ago as it's 2:15 p.m. I do want to apologize, as I had to do a quick outfit change to suit the theme as I have my microphone on me as you can still hear me via intercom into a zone speaker, as we have to continue with the tour as we head to the esports arena section, but there is a match in progress for 3 minutes now, as we do not want to disturb Blood Red Gaming and G64 esports gamers. They compete now in Battle Blitz Warts, Map 1, mode is Control and it's a Blitz World map. I need to determine the score and status as we head inside. Anyhow, note the 3 slave dials on the top, center being seconds, left being Kino choice, right being decions. Aqua hand being local time on the 24-hour dial, the inner part of the main dial, long orange hand for the choice, and tens of marks, as 5 marks equal 1 hour, and universal hours, hundreds of decinutes. Those rotate once a day. Yellow hand on the brim of the clock, Choi 10 hand, it rotates 10 times a day. The Aqua triangle, Dino Choi hand, rotates 100 times a day. Along with the standard hour and minute hand also acts as the decinute hand. The deci dial is on the outer dial of this clock as with many other dual time clocks in Elite City Metro. Anyhow, Blood Red Gaming is to the left, G64 is on to the right. BRG is advancing so far, 50% to 30% in control and in possession of control.
Is it Overwatch? Cause I know it may be similar to OWL, Overwatch League, or is there major differences in a different video game?
It is a different video game as there are several differences to the one you mentioned.
Is it Battle Blitz Wards?
Yes. And this is the captain of Blood Red Gaming, Richard Kanders, born in Canbordy City, used to serve for Canbordy City Shock, residing in Elite City Metro as he emigrated from Canbordy City just after New Year's in early January 2020. Game on. Welcome to Elite City, Webchesterfield Esports Club. As Jared said, I am Richard Kanders, number 86, captain of Blood Red Gaming, gamertag BloodRedESP86 #8686.
Yes, I am Mike David Starr, captain of Webchesterfield Esports Club. I am the one in the red, white, gray hair standing beside you and Jared Raystar. You sure can preform as well as us.
Well then, I challenge you in an esports match in the special day of the Autumn Olympics tomorrow afternoon 2 p.m. Elite City, while our ally, EliteCity Shock, and its captain, my gaming friend Mickey Daniels, will challenge you fellas at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. And Team RDK 3000 TriStar will also challenge you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And that over here is the second entrance to RDK 3000 TriStar, and that concludes the tour of DG Square. ElitoSat as a representative of RDK 3000 TriStar will take over the tour from their side.
Thank you, Jared Raystar. I am ElitoZKryptor, Deputy Leader of RDK 3000 TriStar, and this is Head Leader Ryan M. Kryptor.
Yes! This as we'll begin the tour in a theory.
We already provided the tour for you in the past, as there has been several changes and additions since the last tour, as we'll only show you the recent changes and additions plus some extras and behind the scenes that you should check out.
Okay, Milos.
This as we showed you my car, as we can now show you his car. His car have a more powerful engine and electric motor. Also a plug-in hybrid but with a larger battery capacity, also multi-fuel and 4-wheel drive compared to front-wheel drive on my car. His is a 2-seater while mine is 4-seater. His car is even more sportier than mine and can go up to 200 km/h per choy, 335 km/h, while mine can go up to 250 km/h or 150 km/h per choy.
I just checked his car gauges, noted the fuel level. He needs to refuel his car. He's low on gas though the PHEV battery is full, as I assume he just unplugged it a few minutes ago.
Yes, and I'm going to do it right after the tour, as I didn't notice the fuel level is low.
And this is Studio R3, in which it's on the opposite side of the door leading to entrance of Esports Arena section of DG Square ElitoSat, as Studio Z85, home of Pokemon Logical Elitopia and Pokemon Logical International, is on the other side. Here's the legendary hosts for RDK 3000 TriStar today, ElitoZKryptor and Christina A. Kryptor. Mike ZKryptor and Christina A. Kryptor.
Yes, and the producer just told me, it is just about time for the Webchesterfield Esports Club gamers to be interviewed on RDK 3000 TriStar today.
Yes, I do expect the interview to occur around this time.
You will also be interviewed on ELN24's Afternoon Live, WRT News Channel, Zeno News 24, ELN24 Elitopian Hours, and CHQSRJ64 and Star 2000's Virtual World and Gaming Tonight.
Also, Control Net 24 and Game TV plus ZN24 and S News on Net 24.
This is producer Smith Y. Kryptor. Correct, Ryan M. Kryptor. This is you Webchesterfield Esports Club. Head over to Studio Z85 while ElitoZKryptor and Ryan M. Kryptor you go offset please. Thank you. This is we'll go back on air from a programming break for the interview. Teleprompter ready? Okay. Camera ready? Okay. Cue the intro. Mike ZKryptor and Christina A. Kryptor. Get ready to go back on air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Welcome back to RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Christina A. Kryptor and this is Mike ZKryptor from Studio R3 at the RDK main HQ in Elite City.
In an RDK 3000 TriStar Today exclusive, we'll have an exclusive interview with Webchesterfield Esports Club in which Ryan M. Kryptor and ElitoZKryptor has finished conducted tours for them, as they also toured DG Square ElitoSat, as they also met Blood Red Gaming and G64 Esports, in which BRG just taken a lead 2-1 after map 3.
They will compete against our team tomorrow morning 1000 hours RDK, then with Blood Red Gaming 1400 RDK and EliteCity Shock tomorrow evening 1900 RDK.
This as it's a special day on the Elitopian Autumn eLympics 2020 Elite Year 1020 tomorrow, in which Webchesterfield Esports Club will compete against Team RDK, BRG and the Shock.
I'm XenZKryptor signing off. You are listening to RDK 3000 TriStar Radio Service ERDK FM 91.3 Elite City. Current time is 15:15 RDK, and we hand off to Team RDK at DG2 for a special segment premiering now. As map 4 of BRG and G64 esports match to get underway at start of segment. Blood Red Gaming leading 2-1 in Battle Blitz Wars. Mode being hybrid, map being Igars.
Welcome gamers. We at RDK 3000 TriStar Esports Gaming are going to take over the broadcast for now, as we are broadcasting live at the esports arena section of DG2 ElitoWizard as map 4 is underway. Blood Red Gaming leading 2-1 in Battle Blitz Wars against G64. I am XenZKryptor, team captain of Team RDK Esports.
And I am XenZKryptor. This segment is dedicated to the gamers on how to outperform well against the opponent in esports matches, and for you who are not in esports, to achieve well in various video games to outperform your gaming friends, even console, PC and mobile gaming, maybe arcade games too.
Anyhow, I've been searching for a new ride online. This as I am going to give away my other car since the hood was replaced as it had some chainsaw damage back on Halloween morning. It was my friend, a host on Rap TV, in which channel got axed, forcing me to stream the channel online, and the host in jail due to a chainsaw incident. But how ironic. The cops tasered the man down while the suspect still holding the chainsaw as he tumbled to the ground. Blade of chainsaw went through the hood of my car, but thankfully didn't cut through the engine nor intercooler, otherwise the bill would have been more costly. This as I found a car from a seller from outside of Elitopia, from Kipnieonian region, in which is part of Kanbor world, a 2007 or Elite Year 1007 Mitsubishi Lancer of 09. Imported from Nippon land, as I call it, to Kipnieonian region, in which the region serves the Japanese-speaking people and as well as English, with a vehicle being red hot in Kipnieonian. One thing I like, its right-hand drive, in which is accepted as per Elitopian road laws, while many other cars are left-hand drive. It costs like 6,000 kip coins, around 2,250 Elios, this as I am going to contact the seller via messaging. However, it is late at night over there. 12 hours ahead of Elite City time, 3:15 AM in Kipnieonian. Hope it goes through Elitopian customs well, as it's a very rare car. Well, getting a tad windy, and it is clouding over from the north, as the sun is setting, getting chilly too.
SplixRDK, RDK, the new jacket Ryan M. Kryptor is wearing, it seems that the styling is inspired by the upper half of you.
Yes, RDK Jolt. This as I provided the design with help of RDK for his new jacket.
Yes, I even designed the sleeves, even the hood, based on SplixRDK's head and sleeves.
His jacket is a multi-purpose jacket. It withstands rain, wind, even snow, and cold.
Even put the embedded rain skirt in his jacket, so he can pull it down once needed once it rains.
RDK companions, listen up. I am just listening to the chatter from Thunderscope and the broadcast from the weather radio for the meteorological service of Elitopia Elite City office. There's a line of heavy rain coming from the northwest with gusty winds of gusts up to 42 kN per choi, 70 km per hour. A special weather statement has been issued not long ago for Elite City Metro by the weather office.
The source?
Trained spotters, Doppler radar, and automated weather station reports.
Is there any returns on the lightning sensors even our own just mounted this morning?
Yes, but quite a few, most activity toward the northeast.
Just to add, I just checked my tablet, and it seems the heavy rain to arrive soon, as I note you also have your umbrella at hand, HNM as you handed out raincoats to Webchesterfield Esports Club gamers and umbrellas too.
Yes. I have given those to them when they head out the door. Guys, not long ago.
This is Studio A1, the ELN24 News Center studio. This where Catherine Zaniels is hard at work as she was on break just to get something to eat at the catering break room.
Yes, as I just went back from break. This is I am preparing with the studio producers for ELN24 tonight. Feature on the show being the interview for Webchesterfield Esports Club at 8 p.m. hour at 8:20 p.m., 2 hours from now. I just received a news bulletin just now, something that is weather related, reports of a strong waterspout just off Elitopia's east coast just 15 nautical miles from shore, about 28 kilometers or 70 kN moving south at 25 knots, or 46 kilometers per hour, 28 kN per choi. This just 200 nautical miles, 370 kilometers, 976 kN north of Intercontinental Route 75. Maybe you fellas should check out the EWC Weather Center and Studio. The EWC meteorologists may also have heard of a strong waterspout too.
Yes, however I saw a strong waterspout just east of Webchester during a heavy thunder shower near the shoreline, just last week.
This as we head off to the Elitopian Weather Channel Weather Center and Studio.
And this is meteorologist Matt Zanders. He and his colleagues are on special computers getting weather information and prepares the forecast based on models and data from MSE and others.
Yes, this as we cover a range of weather and climate, even severe weather, aviation weather, climate modeling, and more. From models by the Meteorological Service of Elitopia, Xenopolian Weather Service, Kanbordi Weather Bureau, even from Webchesterian Meteorological Office. And numerous others in Kinbor World, and Alpcont, Betcont, even from the Americas and others i.e. USNOAA National Weather Service, Environment Canada, and Japan Meteorological Agency, World Meteorological Organization even Space Weather too. This being the solar activity as we are into solar cycle 25, as we had a major solar flare back in 2012 or elite year 1012 in which missed our planet, otherwise we would have a global power outage and communication blackout for years as it would have been classified as over KP9. Well, in major storm levels, a G5 on NOAA level, code black level 5 in Elitopian space weather level. This would have just unlike the Carrington event of 1859 or EY0859 in which the telegraph system was jammed, but much worse. Auroras were seen even far south to the tropics.
Yes, even the telegraph systems in early days of Webchester was down for weeks, even months.
Now concerning the water spout, it sure is a strong water spout as a special marine warning has been issued not long ago. This is in the bulletin as I query active alerts for a marine location in subject. It states that mariners must head to shore as it's a very dangerous situation. It should stay offshore, but if a strong water spout heads toward shore to land, then a tornado warning would get issued as based on movement. It is highly unlikely as it is moving to the south as I query the Doppler radar, with a bit of the easterly movement. Since you fellas are based from Webchesterfield, querying the conditions and forecast for Webchesterfield International Airport as I enter info on my weather computer, it states it's clear and cold, calm winds, Temperature of only 1 degree Celsius with overnight low of -3 Celsius. With weather for tomorrow being partly sunny, chance of showers or snow flurries, high of only 2 degrees Celsius, with brisk west wind of 30 kilometers per hour, gusts of 50 kph. Oh my god, this just coming in, meteorologists, stand by. Richard, get the paper that just printed from the printer immediately and hand over to the hosts at once. ELN24, EBN, 24 Elitopian Hours, Elitopian Market Wrap, Ringo Silvestar, Robert Jackson, ELN24, News Center Catherine Zaniels, ELN24 Newsroom, EBN Newsroom, Studio Control ABNZ standby for breaking news for severe weather alert. Anyhow, this weather alert just issued by the MSE, rain alert level 1 has been issued for Elite City Metro. Heavy rain from the northwest with an embedded thunderstorm in isolated spots. 40 mm per hour rainfall rate expected. 24 kilo nitros per choi, wind gusts to 70 km per hour. 42 kilo nitros per choi expected. Also a weather advisory also get issued, falling temperatures expected, with rain to change to snow becoming all snow. However, rain should let up in intensity to moderate rain by mid-evening to light rain by midnight when it changes over to snow and decreasing winds. This will cause danger on the roads resulting in black ice, so whenever you drive tomorrow morning for match with Team RDK at DG Square ElitoSat, exercise extreme caution on the roads due to ice. This skies to be clearing out tomorrow morning as it'll be cold, just high of 1 degree Celsius. 10 tempos tomorrow afternoon with sunshine.
Yes, even I believe it'll also gonna snow hard in the mountain where Kaiser Ski Resort is located at higher elevation.
Yes, it is snowing really hard at the mountain just northwest of Elite City, with snowfall rates of 5 to 8+ centimeters per hour, with thunder snow reported and strong winds as a winter storm warning. Make that a blizzard warning just now issued for the mountain and Kaiser Ski Resort. With freezing levels at 800 meters, 2000 nitros in altitude. I do have to apologize, I am sorry, but I just got told that I have to be on air for ELN24 and thus the curtain is being lowered. You can go check out the 24 Elitopian Hours studio as well as Game TV studios. To recap, rain alert level 1 yellow in effect for Elite City Metro until 21:30 Elite City time. Weather advisory in effect until 0500 hours tomorrow morning. Heavy rain of 24 kilo nitros per choi, 40 mm per hour, wind gusts of 42 kilo nitros per choi, 70 km per hour, then falling temps with rain decreasing in intensity with time, mixing with then changing to snow. 2 to 4 centimeters snow expected, 5 to 10 kilo nitros. Black ice danger on the roads. I am Chief Meteorologist Matt Zanders from the EWC Weather Center, and we hand off to Catherine Zaniels at ELN24 News Center Studio A1.
Thank you, Matt. As a reminder for the latest on active weather, tune to our sister network EWC, or head to www.ewc.elp. I will be back at the top of the hour for the latest on active weather plus other news, including Blood Red Gaming vs JXEG esports match coverage on ELN24 tonight. I am Catherine Zaniels at ELN24 News Center, and we hand off back to Ringo and Sarah for 24 Elitopian Hours. This has been an ELN24 severe weather alert.
Welcome back to 24 Elitopian Hours. I am Ringo Silvestar and this is Sarah Brake from 24 Elitopian Hours News Studio at ELN24 Zen Media Broadcast Corp HQ in Elite City. A programming reminder, Webchesterfield Esports Club will be interviewed by ELN24 correspondent Smith Andrews, in which that is coming up tonight on ELN24 tonight at 8:20 p.m. Elite City. They are in a tour with a ZBG representative as they have exited the EWC Weather Center, as I saw them behind the news cameras heading to the 24 Elitopian Hours news set, but to remain off camera.
This is they are heading to the EVN Financial Market. This is they are heading to the EVN Financial Market News Desk toward ELSN Sports Center Sports Desk, then Game TV Studios.
Game TV Studios? This is the one we have to watch here on 24 Elitopian Hours. The hosts over there, I am unsure on what they are up to. They are beside the 24 EH News Studios. Producer Derek, can you go rush to the studio to the left to check on the Game TV hosts?
Will do. Anyhow, it is beginning to rain hard in Elite City Metro. I will come back with remarks on the hosts.
Anyhow, as producer Derek has said, it has begun to rain hard in Elite City Metro as it is getting chilly out with brisk gusty winds to the northwest. However, it is heating up over at DG Square ElitoSat, not at NYE Central, not at Ballroom nor Nightclub, but at the esports arena section. As there is an esports match slated to occur at the top of the hour, Blood Red Gaming vs JXEG. The reason BRG compete twice today is because of scheduling change due to Webchesterfield Esports Club to compete with BRG is with Team RDK and ELITECity Shock tomorrow.
Since Raymond Blake has since went outside of esports arena section heading outside to roll up car window on the Game TV car parked outside, he have his Game TV rain jacket on. We are joined with guest correspondent XenZKryptor over at Studio R3 at RDK 3000 TriStar Main HQ for the pre-match report with Danielle Kryptor over at the esports arena section. We begin with Dennis.
Yes, we also at RDK 3000 TriStar are wondering what with the Game TV hosts over at ZVGHQ as Danielle is on alert of subjects from within DG Square ElitoSat. We sound the RDK sirens and the alarms once there is something major that arise from this. Anyhow, concerning the BRG vs JXEG match, this is they'll compete at 1900 hours tonight. ELC, Choi Desi Newt Maya and Mark 0 this in a 1-4, best of 7 in Battle Blitz Warts. We hand off to Danielle Kryptor.
Yes, this as Blood Red Gaming and JXEG are also wondering on the same scenario too.
Danielle, Raymond Blake have to take over.
Okay, Raymond.
Well, it is pouring out and quite windy outside, as the admission is now free for tonight due to the level 1 amber rain alarm, as I had to rush outside and put on my raincoat to the Game TV hatch to roll up the rear right window as it was left rolled down as I drive the car. Anyhow, concerning the BRG and JXEG match. Corey, I just saw the Thunderscope storm chasing SUV, they are going into action. Yes, Mark Zany yells, however I gotta check onto the Elite City car community members, especially Victor, Savage, and others if they are alright on the rainstorm. You head to DG Square ElitoSat as I will enter in moments. Welcome back to VWGT on CHQ, SRJ, and Star. I am Robert James from Star 2K and this is Mel K and Mark J. Phelps from CHQ and SRJ. We have a severe weather alert as it has begun to rain hard and quite windy in Elite City Metro. This is a rain alert level 1 has been issued not long ago for Elite City Metro by the MSE. This along a strong cold front. Rainfall rates of 40 mm per hour, 24 kilo nitros per Choi expected along with wind gusts from northwest, 85 to 90 zones of up to 70 kph or 42 kch. Weather advisory also issued. Falling temps are expected. Rain to mix with then becoming all snow, however intensity of precipitation to let up with time with decreasing winds. Stay tuned to CHQ, SRJ, and Star for latest weather information.
This is a VWGT sports alert. One insider has told Virtual World and Gaming tonight that shared exclusively with VWGT and considering the Blood Red Gaming JXEG sports match to be rescheduled in favor of Chesterfield, the sports club to compete in place of JXEG. That decision is not yet final, so bear in mind.
This as we heard from Game TV and ELN24, in which we are showing the broadcast 24 Elitopian hours on ELN24. They report that Chesterfield Sports Club has since left the facility with Game TV Game Day Live host and 2 esports match commentators in 3 vehicles with the coaches in a separate vehicle.
This is ELN24 Game TV and also from RDK 3000 TriStar and Jinx24 reporting that the gamers in subject are en route to DG Square ElitoSat. With the insider report by CHQ Tracy Phelps at DGSELZ, they may compete with Blood Red Gaming at the top of the hour.
Yes, I am at the G Square ElitoZit. The officials and the Game TV personnel are discussing with JXEG on the potential opponent switch. This, as Derek Matthews said today, is his birthday, and of course Jared Raystar, my and a manager of DGSELZ also requesting the opponent switch. Just heard the chatter, they will go with the I just got changed.
We do want to apologize because we just got paged from ELN24 Game TV that we have to cover to assist for coverage on Game TV as Raymond Blake has paged and messaged us to head to DG Square ElitoSat immediately. The hosts for 24 Elitopian Hours Viaduct ELN24 will have their remarks on the fate of tonight's show for VWGT. If they say the show gets to end prematurely for the night, then we will have to say goodbye for the night and and we'll see you tomorrow. And depending on the nature, RDK 3000 TriStar today's Elimcast would be coming up next at the top of the hour on CHQ, SRJ, and Star.
However, we just got told we have to pass you a programming alert to you over at viewers at CHQ, SRJ and Star, who is simulcasting 24 Elitopian hours on ELN24, and just got told by Raymond Blake that Virtual World and Gaming tonight have to be preempted for the night.
This is Robert James, Mark J. Phelps, Tracy Phelps, and Melissa Katzenzian. Raymond Blake has paged them, even messaged them to head over to DG Square Elitosat to assist to cover for the match on our sister network Game TV. The hosts will be back for tomorrow's show at usual times. And RDK 3000 TriStar today will be simulcast on CHQ, SRJ 64 and Star 2000 television services at the top of the hour, as we now heard the siren coming from RDK 3000 TriStar. As we hand off to Dennis and Danielle, what is going on?
Scheduling change for the 3 matches in the tournament. JXEG versus VRG match postponed until tomorrow evening 1900 hours. WBF-ESP versus EliteCity Shock moved from 1900 hours to 1400 hours tomorrow. Webchesterfield Esports Club versus Team RDK scheduling unchanged. Webchesterfield Esports Club taking on Blood Red Gaming at the top of the hour tonight, initially scheduled for 1400 hours tomorrow.
What? Blood Red Gaming versus Webchesterfield moved to tonight. BRG versus JXEG postponed next 24 hours?
Yes.
This is we at RDK 3000 TriStar are alarmed of this.
This has since also been confirmed to the ELN24 newsroom as with Game TV.
Quick programming alert. Interview with Webchesterfield Esports Club on ELN24 tonight. This has since been postponed as a result tomorrow evening, same time as usual, 8:20 p.m. Elite City. This as we immediately hand over to Raymond Blake at DG Square Elitosat. Raymond, why the abrupt move? This is per discretion as per special request by us at Game TV, as Webchesterfield Esports Club wants to compete with the opponent, being Blood Red Gaming in replacement of Jinx Esports Gaming. After consultation with Captain Derek Matthews, in which he said it's his birthday today, as he do not want the match to occur on his birthday, rather instead, JXEG will be heading to the main lobby to the lounge as Jared Raystar will deliver the ultimate birthday gift to him. Also a special birthday cake, as he'll be 22 years old tonight. His birthday being November 4th, 1998 at 7 p.m. Elite City time and 0 seconds. This is the Esports League Commissioner who oversees the Autumn eLympics. Elitopian League of Gaming Game Jam has accepted the request with the scheduling change. This is JXEG has since went out of the door heading toward main lobby.
Too bad tonight's car meet has been rained out. We can try again this Saturday.
Yes, however it'll be freezing Saturday evening, but skies will be clear. I have found my ride of my dreams, 2007, Elite Year 1007 Mitsubishi Lancer 09 that I got from an international seller for around 2,250 Elios. It's the 09 MR.
Whoa. Decent color, even carbon fiber hood, trunk, and roof. Roof spoiler, diffuser, and a decent spoiler. Nifty tires too. But from Kipnieonian Republic and 6,000 KIP coins, 2,250 Elios approximate? That is in the Canbor world.
Yes, even right-hand drive.
Those things are like JDM cars with right-hand drive. These are quite rare in Elitopia, as you are to be among the lucky ones.
That is some kick-ass ride. Game on. Even the most ultimate JDM, my cousin drives the exact same car but in blue in Canbor City. He's an esports player from Canbor City Shock. I knew you are good in video games too. Why not compete in esports? Maybe join us. Blood Red Gaming.
Indeed, Richard Canters. I didn't know your cousin had the exact same car as Savage's next ride.
What is the odometer readout on your cousin's 09 MR?
Like, 100,000 Kina Nitros, 40,000 kilometers.
That is like some nifty mileage. Odometer readout for my new ride is like 10,000 kilometers less than your cousin's, about 25,000 Kina Nitros.
Unlike Webchesterfield Esports Club, in which won the summer tournament in Webchester, Blood Red Gaming won the Elitopian counterpart in ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Grand Finals back in mid to late September, when we ushered in the new Nia Zekant on Tempus Spatium Sequence Time, or Elite Metric Year of Via Zekant 2300. A day after the new French Republican year. This is Blood Red Gaming is tough. Player to watch: Richard Kanders, number 86 captain, Elitopian immigrant from Cambodia since early 2020 or EY1020, KP15 for those on ELN24 International Cambodia. He sure can outperform other gamers well, as they have since done in other matches. He is one tough and smart esports gamer in Blood Red Gaming. Here are a few words from him. Hey Cambodia City, game on. Shout out to the Kinbormons who are spectating us over from Cambodia City. Also shout out to the BRG fan club in Webchesterfield. Game on. That was some remarks from him. That's the profile check in brief of Webchesterfield Esports Club and Blood Red Gaming. Anyhow, for those who will be spectating here at DG Square ElitoSat, this is one of them. Team RDK 3000 TriStar has just went to the esports arena section of DG Square ElitoSat seconds ago. This including Captain Bogey M. Kryptor, also XenZKryptor, Zoe E. Kryptor, and the rest of the roster, with coaches RDK Deputy Leader Milos Z. Kryptor and his colleague GP Kryptor. This is head leader Ryan M. Kryptor, and the RDK companions led the escort. We are joined with Dennis D. Kryptor and Danielle D. Kryptor over at Studio R3 at the RDK main HQ. They have additional words.
Yes, they have went out in the rain. Thankfully SplixRDK and Chubby's macrocar have the motorized hardtops that they put up once they exit and put down once they enter, so that can stay dry from the rain. This as Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders have also just arrived, who's going in front of our fellows photobombing in front of the camera.
They are brave enough to withstand the rain and wind. This as wind died down somewhat in the past few minutes. As we also got told, the Elite City car community has also made an unannounced stop to spectate, as the car meet for tonight at the drive-in theater has been cancelled due to adverse weather conditions. Not only ELN24 and Game TV to cover the Blood Red Gaming and Webchesterfield Esports Club, we at RDK 3000 TriStar today also have key correspondents covering the BRG and WBF match. Even live report from Raymond Z. Kryptor over at RDK 3000 TriStar Webchesterfield unit, and from our affiliate WRT News also with Blood Red Gaming also to compete. Live report from Cambodia City with Rex X Kryptor, as Cambodia City is amped up tonight for Blood Red Gaming with the captain and Elitopian immigrant from Cambodia Republic. Mike Z. Kryptor and Christina A. Kryptor is off for tonight, as they are on assignment also to cover the match.
This as we are ready for RDK 30,000 TriStar Today Prime Edition, thus for you ELN24 viewers. This as we are ready for RDK 3000 TriStar Today Prime Edition, thus for you ELN24 viewers, we hand off to Raymond Blake to continue the pre-match coverage.
And for those on CHQ Enterprises SRJ64 and Star 2000 television services plus RDK 3000 TriStar television service, all platforms including Cambodia, Webchester, Kipnieonian, Kipnieonian, SplixWorld, Xenopoli, Eritopia, Korhatopia, and SwayThekin feeds, and elsewhere a special extended 3-hour 1HUSOT 2HUDSPT 12.5 Choi 125 Deci Newt 800 Maya 1.5 Solar Hour 15 Mark / Cambodia EIN Hour edition of RDK 3000 TriStar Today begins right now. Welcome to RDK 3000 TriStar Today. I am Dennis D. Kryptor, and this is Danielle D. Kryptor bringing to you live from RDK 3000 TriStar World HQ in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia, and KBE0224 at Studio R3, broadcasting to all platforms for next 3 hours. Headlines toward the new Grand Blood Red Gaming and Webchesterfield Esports Club to compete in Counter Blitz Striker in best of 7, 30-minute rounds with 6-minute breaks. We go live to DGSELZ in a moment.
Rain alert level 1 has been issued as heavy rain and gusty winds lashes Elite City Metro for this evening. Weather report coming up.
In Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, a historic grand church collapsed this morning due to 6 alarm fire blamed on arson. No one were hurt, but damages cost 50 million Zarkos, about 15,625,000 Elios, most expensive in Xenopolian history. Suspect under arrest and is denied bail.
In Cambordi City, vehicle crash at West Poplio Road result in 1 dead as another car also involved in the crash, nearly missing the Canberra fictional Central HQ crashing into a tree with 4 injuries all minor.
In Kipnieonian Kingdom, a powerful EF5 tornado nearly missed the capital. High winds and heavy rain lashed the area. Sporadic power outages in the area. And in SplixWorld in Gunbor Splix region, a major heist at the largest bank in the area was thwarted as some Splixian fought back with a laser gun shooting the robbers to death. Latest in active weather on rain alert in the LC Metro in moments, but we must begin with esports.
Blood Red Gaming takes on Webchesterfield Esports Club in the next minute. This as the match originally scheduled for tomorrow gets moved to tonight, as the match between Blood Red Gaming and Jinx Esports Gaming in which originally to get held at this time gets postponed to tomorrow evening 1900 hours RDK and Elite City time is due to special surprise birthday party for the JXEG captain Derek Matthews. This as it's a first of 4, best of 7 encounter blitz striker in a 30+6 format, 30-minute play, 6-minute break.
Follow the conversation via hashtag BRG, BS, WBF and follow along with the live blog online. Due to restrictions, gameplay coverage will be on our sister network Game TV, the GMR TV channel 20 Elite City, Gamer TV Premium channel for fiber satellite and cable TV and on Gamer Radio 100.7 the GMR FM on the radio, outside of Elite City Metro. Check local listings, outside of Elitopia. Depending on region, Core.net ESP, Game TV International, Xeno Gaming Esports, ESP in Webchester, Kipnieonian Esports, Kipnieonian Gamer, Kipnieonian ESP in Japanese, Gamer in English, Splix Esports. In Canberra, Net 3, this is esports match to begin just about. We have a pool of correspondents covering the action from moving parties to the action at DG2 We have XenZKryptor, Somo leader of RDK 3000 TriStar Canberra. Also Canberra News host and our affiliate Kipnieonian Patrick Xandaz author over at WRT News in Webchesterfield, also our affiliate, and Raymond ZKryptor over at RDK 3000 TriStar Webchesterfield Unit Division, a correspondent from Xeno Gaming Esports with viewing party in XenZKryptor. XenZKryptor and a correspondent from Core.net 24 with viewing party at Silvat Dome. Plus XenZKryptor over at RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division at Cryptor City, New Bloxscape, Cryptation, Robloxia with viewing party at DG Blocks in which Rex Bloxysion has since attended the viewing party.
Within Elite City Metro, Raymond Blake from ELN24 Game TV at DG Square ElitoWizard, XenZKryptor over at Xendome with its viewing party, but we are joined first with JaredZKryptor with the action. Jared, what is the latest in the initial moments of the match?
Well, as my bro Raymond Blake has said, it sure was heated at start, even more fierce and contested yet in the history of the tournament. However, Webchesterfield Esports Club has since been advancing after a contested move. This is at present, is still maintaining advantage against Blood Red Gaming. One thing surprises me, that is how Webchesterfield ramp up after 1 deci new, 36 seconds, 41.6 key no choice, so quickly and at one time, advancing over BRG by a strong margin. It sure is exciting to embrace. Too bad Lion of DG Square Elitosat will not do it at NYE Central. AIUMIAOOE Idibakura I Jusodo Damaskako. Teosiniono Tibio Uragamani Awabahaso Eafaiasuto Semi Oiwagamin Matai Itiotomio a people Ethiopia Ilamoya Oiapriakalduon Uloka. Anyhow, the main focus being the new year on the Wiccan calendar as it to occur in the next minute. 1 minute left. 60. 59. 58. 57. 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, Toniolo, Prinona, Priocta, Prihepta, Prihexa, Propenta, Priquattro, Pritrio, Priduo, Pripria, Primulo, Nona, Octa, Hepta, hexa, penta, quattro, trio, duo, trio, Nero, Japaneo, Otio Catacalaneo, Happy New Year, on the Wiccan calendar, and HNM Champagne Month. Well, based on arithmetic method of vernal equinoxes it have to be on or after .625 for the fractional year being .000 on the vernal equinox in which .625 occurs midway through Scorpio month on the zodiac calendar aka after Halloween in early Lambda or November.